Starting the stream. Hello, chat. Howdy, rowdy, Cub
I
Scouts.
should do that.
We're playing the game right now. We're playing some D&D. I've been painfully aware of some plotting behind my back. Oh shoot, I should check to see if my freaking reactive image is working. I knew I forgot something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Maybe.
It probably isn't. Wait.
Yeah.
Well, it's working for me.
It is working. Oh, I'm so happy. Because sometimes this thing like is not reactive at all. I would just be like not talking at all. It's weird. It's weird. Discord is weird.
I get you. That's
Things
why
are weird.
I closed my OBS and reopened it.
Okay.
Works.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. I got
Hey, Nithya, how's it going? No, unfortunately, you can't throw anything. Oh shoot! That does remind me though, Nithya. You've reminded me about the most important redeems. I need to go add these redeems real quick. Even though
while you're
time
doing
is of the freaking essence.
Can we have silence in the chat?
Yep.
Signal for Operation Beppis.
There is some terrible planning going on, Nithya. I pray that you will back me up on this. All right.
It's totally not.
I wasn't planning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's no planning.
All right.
There is no Warren bossing. Say.
Look, Kels, you were implicated.
All right.
What?
Yep.
We implicated you by adding you to the side chat.
Guilt by association, Cows.
Well, look, both Dryad and you guys hate me. I'm clearly the double agent and I don't win. We both know this.
We
All
like
right.
you.
That's 2 inspiration for Samuel and 1 inspiration for Fish. I feel like I'm freaking like.
Hey, yo.
I feel like a I feel like a freaking like bingo jockey. Just like racking up numbers at the beginning. Oh, you're doing a performance?
You don't need no more.
Oh, I hope you have a really good time at the performance, Nithya.
Good luck, Nith. I love you.
Since you're here for 10 minutes. Oh, we got Felix Kodash in the chat too. Now it's an actual party. Howdy rowdy, Felix. How you doing?
Wow.
All right. Now we got some peeps in
So
the
you're
chat.
saying it's not a party until Felix comes in? That's what you're
That's
trying to
exactly
tell
what
us
I'm
right
saying.
now? 'Cause
That's exactly it.
The
Wow.
party don't
Yo,
start
don't
till
sleep on your boy
I
Felix.
Okay.
All right. So
don't stop.
I
was
want.
trying to even out the inspirations.
No, there's no such thing as even inspiration. Some people are more inspiring than others. It's just how it is.
Apparently.
You just gotta accept that.
I see this.
All right. So, who would like to do a very short recap of what happened in the last session? I'm saying super short because we don't have that much time today, and I want to make sure that we kind of get into the real nitty gritty. So we're gonna do the recap, but also the abridged of the recap.
Not the recap.
Abridged recap.
Yes.
We came to the city and we each kind of did our thing to get ready for the party? Question mark.
That sounds about right. You also had a few little shenanigans that you had did during the trip. Lots of sendings were cast, if I remember correctly. And so, maybe 1 or 2 of them were countered.
Like 5.
Yep.
Was that,
most
not
people.
2 weeks ago? Was
Yeah.
that not more sessions ago?
No, that was last session.
last session.
That was last session. Yeah, it was a while.
I thought we had to recap that before.
We recapped that for people who were doing the little one-on-one sessions in between.
Oh, right.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
we also need one for Rucktuck. There you go. Yes, and yes, so right now we are basically right at the cusp of the wonderful, insane party that your boy Chad is going to be hosting for everyone at Ultimacademy to celebrate their second placement in the Dungeon Royale. And most of you guys have dates, most of you guys have flowers, most of you guys have gifts. And you guys had basically agreed as a group to meet up in the town square in order to, as you so succinctly put it, consolidate and sort of, arrive as a group, the heroic Team 30 who made first place in the Dungeon Royale. Your entrance is going to be quite the show. And of course, for those of you for which it is applicable, namely Fish and Rucktuck, you have dates of the romantic or platonic kind. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I'm getting bombarded by pits. Thank you so much, Felix. I'm getting thrown with actual villages of pixies. Actual villages of pixies are being adopted right now. No, never mind. That's a whole city of pixies. I love you so much, Felix. Thank you so much for all the bits. I gotta power through this recap though. I gotta power through. I respect you, Felix. I'm gonna power through though. I know, right? Okay.
Yeah, that is 1K.
It's an actual 1K. It's like the nation state of a very small country. I don't know. I don't want to pick one. I don't want to be offensive.
Thank you, Daddy.
It's Pompeii before the volcano. Okay.
So you said that we were gonna get you cancer. Now you're doing it all on your own, Dryad.
Yeah. So you have dates. Tricky and Realise, you of course have dates between yourselves. So no shame there. Fish and Ruktuk, you have dates, romantic or platonic, and they have both agreed, hey, like, let's meet up in the park before we go to the party. So you know that after you're done consolidating, Fish and Samantha are waiting for you in the park or somewhere nearby for you to make your way into the mansion. As well, Apis, you know that you've kind of agreed to, in a more casual fashion, just hang out with Snuff sometime during the party, but you have not made any arrangements to like meet up beforehand. You guys aren't dating or anything, so you're just gonna find some time to hang out. She's probably gonna already be at the party by the time you get there.
Thank you, Daddy.
Sounds good.
So with that sort of painted in the way, you've got yourself nestled into the town square of Bunch Gorge, a big roaring bonfire setting the stage as the sun has set about a few hours, an hour or two ago. The sun setting, bringing up a quite beautiful sky despite the smell of copper still hanging around in the air. You see lots of dwarves sort of chanting and drinking along to a puppet show in the center. It's very festive. And this is a perfect backdrop for you guys to plan out your dramatic entrance.
As we load into the scene, Tricky is already, like, one by one putting the bottles into Fish's. They are already getting into the mischief.
Oh, yeah.
And as agreed upon, I'll be handing my my watch over to Ruktuk.
Yep.
I think at this time I'm putting my orb in my little pouch. Nobody gotta know I got my orb with me. Nope.
I mean, do we know?
Do not perceive the orb.
No, I mean the orb is my arcane focus.
Yes.
Oh.
But
Yes.
do we know that you put it in your pouch?
I mean, you can roll if you want. I'm not saying shit.
Ben?
Wait, are you looking into her pouch? Are you just gonna open up a woman's pouch and look inside?
No, I mean, do we, as we're consolidating, see if she puts it in her pouch?
Did you have it
Well,
out,
I mean-
Realise?
I mean, I don't think I would have actually.
I would assume that you already have it in your
I would just, like,
backpack
go
or
in
your
my bag, make sure it's there,
yeah. And I assume you bought like a sack or a backpack with which to hold it. Okay. The
So I'm
backpack
just, like,
itself
kind of peering
being
into it actually. Yeah.
Yep. So you see Realise kind of just like fondly
Making sure everything is where
peering
it's supposed to
through the various pockets in her backpack. Maybe instead of a backpack, you might have spent a few coppers on just like a nice looking handbag to hold
like a
your stuff
handbag,
in.
yeah.
Something a bit more fashionable. Might have been included in your fine clothes.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn to Apis and put a hand on his shoulder and get kind of close.
Oh no.
So, during the luring phase, I think you should do your fancy trick where you turn into someone and then use that to do the thing.
Slight eye twitch. Yes.
You did turn into Pandora that one time.
Yes, my magical abilities will be able to suit us in that endeavor.
Yes, you seem to be very proficient at transforming.
Yep.
Pat. He turns away.
What a natural.
Not the pat.
A new objective marker.
Discover what Tricky knows.
You right?
Yeah.
So, you guys are doing some consolidation. I'm going to ask everyone
Well, the
to...
consolidation has not even begun.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah,
All right.
no.
While you guys do your consolidation, I'll of course would love for you guys to reiterate to me, probably through DMs or through the Roll20 chat, exactly what you are bringing with you, because I might not remember everything.
Oh yeah.
Well, imagine not the
so-
game not
And it sounds like you guys are
remembering.
bringing more than you said you would.
Oh.
Just the alcohol. Everything else is the same as I said.
We did discuss,
Everything
and
is
it
the
is
same for
pinned.
fish.
I think the only change in mine was the 80 gold because I found out we could gamble.
Don't spoil it.
You literally told all of us.
You literally told all of us that.
Did I say you guys can gamble?
I
Maybe.
said, yeah.
Oh,
think you
okay.
did.
Whoops.
But
I'm bringing.
I mean, Dryad was surprised I was bringing my armor.
You sent us a list of what are 3 things you'd like to do, and one
Right.
of them was gambling.
I didn't send everyone that list.
Oh,
I didn't get that list.
Oh no!
I did.
I did.
Oof. Alright.
I'm not
As for
surprised I
me,
didn't.
Nothing changed, just bringing the amulet proof against detection and location, the small druid focus,
Uh-huh.
and the gifts.
Okay. And I
Actually-
assume that not all of that is, and I assume that nothing you have, Samuel, is being smuggled.
Well, the only thing most likely would be like the druid focus, but that would be about it.
Okay. For anyone who is planning to smuggle anything, I need you to make a sleight of hand check. Or a sleight of hand, or I'm going to ask you to make a dexterity deception check. Yeah.
Wait,
So make a d20 roll. Add your deception. If you're proficient with deception, add your proficiency bonus, but use your dexterity instead of your charisma.
so, question:
Yes.
Periap of wound closure. Do I technically have to smuggle that in? It's more. He more
It's-
or less is just wearing it because it's still
Yeah.
from
No one's going to, everyone knows what a periaptive wound closure looks like, and it's not like dangerous, so no one's going to be mad if you take it. It does look a bit gauche.
Huge. Okay.
All right, so
I
it's gonna be
rolled my
kept under the
deception,
robe.
And I got a 22 with my proficiency bonus.
Okay, so if I'm rolling with the dexterity,
What's
you
your
said roll a
charisma,
D20
Fish?
and add my dexterity modifier?
My charisma is. You want me to roll charisma, or you just?
No, you make sure that you also
What's your-
subtract your charisma from your roll.
And second question: do I have to roll for the barrier tattoo?
So I got a 20 then.
Did you wait?
Yes, Apis, you should.
Cool.
What's your charisma? Is your charisma?
If
1d20
Wait,
plus-
how
that
does
would be
this
a
roll work?
Wait.
So
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
so
Okay,
so
yeah, I'm
make
a little confused.
yeah,
So I
okay,
thought it
let
was
me-
just
let me
you roll
remind you.
deception,
What's
and then
what's your
add-
dex bonus? What's your dex bonus?
3.
Fish. Plus 3.
3.
Okay, so you should have a 20. Just the flat
Yes.
20 total.
yes, because
Yeah,
it is.
that's what I said because
You
because
said
also
22.
to subtract the charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I subtracted the charisma, which makes it 20.
Perfect. That's right. Yeah. So it's a
Yeah,
deception
actually,
check,
13,
but it
right.
uses your dexterity instead of your charisma.
Okay, yeah.
So I just roll a d20 and subtract with my dexterity modifier, right?
Yeah. I guess it is subtract for you, really.
Yeah, because it's a -1. So yeah.
and we add our dex modifier. to it from-
You're too thick.
I'm just gonna roll dexterity. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. They know.
And what are you smuggling again?
Okay.
The orb?
The orb and
Okay.
Pearl of Clarity and my little potion and
Oh, okay. Make a
yeah.
separate roll for each.
You sure you don't want to shove anything in my bag of holding?
You should probably put the Periapt of Love in the bag of holding.
Okay, I'll put the Periel in back over there.
Okay.
But,
You are struck with common sense, considering that you would probably be arrested if you were caught with a Periapt of Love.
Yeah, no, I'll put that in the back of holding.
And Fish is like, come on guys, I gotta strap it to my body before I go meet up with Pandora.
I'm already late.
Your clothes are going to look very bunchy.
Nah. I got it in the right places where all of the folds and the ruffles will completely hide it.
A 20.
So Fish has
a
a strap
20
to her ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fish got that cake today.
No, I don't want to
Fish
hear
has always
this.
had the cake. I want to be completely honest with y'all. Fish has always had cake. All right.
That's fair.
Fish never had cake. She stole it.
Well, that means that she did have it then. Just
Exactly.
because she's like, you don't have to purchase cake. You can obviously steal it.
Okay, I do have a
Clarity,
question
Pearl
'cause I am
Clarity
smuggling
on
something
me,
in.
and then, yeah.
What are you smuggling?
Because it's the pocket watch.
Oh, okay.
Can I just walk in with that normally?
If you just want to, you probably could. It is just a pocket watch for you, Ruktuk. So people
Exactly.
probably would not, and because it is basically a relatively mundane item, you don't think it has any magical. Like no one's gonna cast detect magic on you, on your watch
better
to see
not.
if it's magical. But like. You're fairly confident you would do well. I would give you advantage on any check to smuggle it. If you're gonna smuggle it, I would just have you roll a normal charisma deception check as you're trying to basically blend in with a crowd. You're trying to let's say
Yeah, I want to try and pass it off as my own.
you're hiding something in plain sight. So make a normal
Yeah.
deception check using your charisma, and you have advantage on this check.
Good. Oh, that's much better. That's a nat 20!
You got
I
a-
have minus 2 to deception.
Awesome.
How do you have a
Fuck
minus?
yeah!
God, you are so uncharismatic.
I gave Tricky my charisma.
That's
There's
true.
a reason for
That's
that.
fair.
Yes, I remember this.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
What a valiant sacrifice.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm
Sacrifice to make me
stacked otherwise.
a gamer.
But yeah, nat 20. That thing's coming in with me. And then I'll pass it off once we're in the party.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Anyone else wants to worry about smuggling? We've got the bag of holding and everything inside it. We've got the orb. We've got your what's it called? Your no, not the pearl. Samuel's
the
druidic focus. Which for you would be what, your cloak, or are you like grabbing a druidic focus from
I
your
actually
inventory?
have a small one. I actually
Okay.
have a small one.
Okay, and then of course Ruktuk's watch. So that's everything that your guys are
I want to
smuggling.
say I'm not taking in all my money. I take half.
What?
Half your money. You're taking in 1,000 fucking GP.
I'm gambling, baby.
Yeah.
God.
Don't forget about the barrier tattoo.
Yes. Oh, please roll for your barrier tattoo.
I already did. I got 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deception.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Is
it's obviously going to be in a place where, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
not
yeah. You're
visible.
yeah. You're there's only So certain roles are gonna apply differently to how people react based on where you place them. So I'm going to ask, is there anything else you guys want to do before you guys meet up with your prospective lovelies, your prospective dates?
Samuel will probably approach Tricky, like as he's like doing his thing. Just know you owe me for this.
They know. They know.
Well, I'm risking a lot. So,
Well, really, you're helping not just me, but the potential downfall of an entire good night if it were. Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine.
Use your words, Tricky.
take your time, buddy. Okay. No, maybe it's not just this whole plan that has me worried.
What else has you worried?
Alright. I trust you guys enough. It's just, well, my elder has warned me that there is a agent of Zora around here.
Oh shit.
What a mood killer.
Shut up, Dio. We're both playing.
So, I'm constantly gonna be on edge. So, if you're gonna sneak up on me, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
It's okay. I can warn you from afar.
Yeah, and
This is
And
interesting.
if I tried to
news.
sneak up on you, you wouldn't hear me coming.
This laughs in passive 18 perception.
Just make sure you have a little bit of fun. We'll also keep an eye out.
Alright. Thank you. It's a laugh. That's it.
I mean, we're a team after all. We gotta stick together. Yeah.
Okay, we
okay.
should go.
Go for it. I'm gonna go, well, do whatever I'm gonna do.
And as he goes to do off whatever he wants to do, I'm gonna approach Tricky.
Ugh.
And behind my on my back, like holding in my hands, I remove my hands from my back and present you with flowers.
What color are they?
Aww.
It's the fuck. Shit.
Those are some interesting colors.
It's the,
They're blue, pink, and fuck. What's the other color? 'Cause there was another color. Oh, I'm bad at this. It was blue, pink, and I want to say a red. I want to, but I'm probably just
yes,
probably
you-
wrong.
No,
Oh.
that sounds about right. If I remember what you
And there
described
was like
during our thing.
lovey-dovey and like friendship.
You are being given, Tricky, as I remember, a collection of nice vibrant I believe it was yellowish and green flowers. The green sort of tint bleeds into the very edges of the petals, and you can see if you are perceptive enough. Roll a perception check, please.
Yeah, because it was like blue and pink and like yellow and green. Because I bought like 2 of them. Yeah.
No.
Okay. What's your passive?
9.
Okay, never mind. You get a lovely bouquet of yellow and green tinted flowers. I don't know if you went to get flowers yourself, Tricky. So I don't know if you're familiar with the symbolism behind these flowers.
I am not.
Okay,
Damn.
'Cause
sounds good.
I take the flowers.
I like this sounds good. Glad you can't.
Heart breaks. I feel like I'm not now.
Thank
wanted
you.
I kind of wanted to give you something for the party. Yeah.
He raises it up to like sort of eye height, and his antennas come down and start to poke at the flowers in like a very insect probing fashion. And then he ceases that and just eats one of the flowers.
Oh my god. My god.
The flowers are bland and tasteless.
Damn.
How do you know what a flower tastes like?
Because I made the world, bitch.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Well, how do you know
Fish
what a
just starts
fucking
kinda
Thry-Cream
giggling.
tastes?
Okay.
Because I made the Thrycreen, bitch.
You know you did it.
Wow.
All right. To a
Wait, are you
normal.
Wizards of the Coast?
Oh god, do I
Can
have
you-
to
can
pay?
Can you fix our
Oh, God.
OGL?
Oh shit! Oh crap! Oh god!
I gotta go back.
And we're starting.
You signed up for a lot more than you thought, Tricky.
Bitch.
I made our Thrycreen. That's important. to
I
know.
would
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah.
Moved upon the
You improved
Thrycreen.
upon it, yeah.
the upgrade.
Yeah.
I would say that to a human, a normal human, the flowers are bland, tasteless. There's like they're not used as any spices. They're not garnished or anything. Like
Man,
they're
you don't
you're
know that.
you're eating basic plant matter. It's like lettuce. To a Thrycreen, who knows? But I would imagine that it doesn't taste very different.
It doesn't. But it,
Contrarian.
I carry the popular belief.
it doesn't taste like much. But you know, sometimes a flower is good for you if you're a bug man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. I'm taking notes.
I mean, the first instinct you go through your head as you eat this is it's not poisonous.
Fair.
For now.
No. Oh no.
Consumed in large quantities, however.
That's
I
good.
Thank
mean,
you
anything is
for
poisonous.
This, it is not super delicious, but I will consume it anyway because you have bought it for me.
Tricky.
Yes, fish.
Um,
I'm
Crunch.
speechless. I can't say
has
shit.
anyone given you flowers before?
I'm not saying anything. I'm speechless. I can't.
Has anyone given you flowers before?
When I was but a young Thrycreen,
Oh no.
we occasionally shared berries and
So, this
foliage.
This is a little different. You're not supposed to eat them. You're supposed to look
as-
at them and appreciate them and smell them.
As you describe this scene, Fish, you find an opportunity as a dwarven couple stride along past you. You can see that the woman in the pair has a lovely golden flower tucked behind each of her ears.
Oh my god.
Oh?
I want this. This is too cute.
Just you find an opportunity in that you see a dwarven
like
couple
that over there.
demonstrating what flowers are normally used for.
She points aggressively. Like that.
Can
See,
you
she has
smell
the flowers
them?
tucked in her. You could smell them. You could tuck them behind someone's ear. Sometimes people will stick them into a buttonhole on their clothing so they can wear the flowers.
Vitamin bases.
Okay. This is something I've had to think about for a while, and Tricky doesn't have a nose,
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right.
but I guess he smells with his antennae.
Yeah,
Like
you
a
you
bug
you
do?
you you
Yeah, like-
yeah
like
you
a
you
proper
you
bug.
yeah. I imagine
Yeah.
as a bug you might taste / smell with your antenna before you consume something.
Mm.
Which is very cute. I also do not have ears, but I will smell them. He holds them up near his head and just sort of like occasionally pokes at them with his antenna as he starts to walk towards the.
I just
When-
hold my
This is
hand in
too
my
adorable.
face. I can't.
When you actually take the time to take in the scent of the flowers, you find that it's a bit more pleasant than they taste. Again, it's not a particularly strong scent, but you can sense just like a little bit of like morning dew and sweetness coming from the bud.
Morning dew what?
God.
finally
not
you
part
you,
of
you
this.
you're stepping away from the square, and just a block or two away you would find the entrance to what is this place called again? It is called the Carbon Tract, which is the park. Like right above the platinum the platinum bar, which is which somewhere in the center of that bar is where the mansion is.
Let me just look over at Fish and be like, I tried.
Fish
I
reaches
walk.
over and pets releases arm. Just kind of like a there.
Eventually, as you move along, you would spot the familiar faces of both Pandora. Ah, shoot, I don't have their token. Hold on. Ah, shoot, I didn't get their tokens.
Oh, shoot.
The familiar
shoot.
faces of both Pandora and Samantha having an idle conversation the far end of the park. They seem to have found each other, waiting for you. Give me a second. There they go.
No.
Now, they haven't noticed you, but they're not too far away, so you can easily introduce yourselves.
Hello, Samantha and Pandora. I have been given flowers. They do not taste great.
when you say that, Pandora
So
stifles a laugh, and Samantha utters, "Oh dear."
So I can move both Release and Apis, but I cannot move Fish.
That's
Oh,
very
no.
weird. Let me fix that. Fixed. Done.
I can
Hell
move Apis.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I don't even have control over
What
my...
is behind?
my-
Darn it!
What is the?
Hold on, I'm fixing things. Gosh. Oh no. I'm fixing things. Why are you making fun of my face sounds? What? Is this gonna be the whole stream? I'm gonna take away inspiration.
We are but children.
Word of face sound.
You're not allowed to take it back once you give
You're
it.
not allowed. Yeah.
You
you
can't
go.
take back
Those
gifts.
are the rules, bro.
All right. That it's fixed. You should be able to move Samuel around now.
Perfect.
But yes. What were you doing, Fish? You were trying to move your character.
Fish trots over and it's like, "Hi, Pandora."
And Pandora sees you, and she sees that you've worn your you've actually you've put on your nice dress, and you've adorned
not
everything.
dress. She is like a fancy, a nice fancy. She's got pants.
She's got pants. I guess the dress doesn't have pants. Yes.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I guess.
They're kind of like bloomer style pants.
Okay, you have your outfit out, and Pandora moves over to you immediately and shares her admiration. She's like, "Oh my god, it looks so good on you," and she gives you
Fish is
all the
just like,
compliments.
"Aw, thanks. I know, right?"
On
And
the
she's like, "And you look absolutely gorgeous.
yes. Oh, she's.
Look at that dress. It's so pretty."
I know it's. I think I'm gonna keep it actually after the party's over.
Not a rental.
And for anyone who doesn't know, let me quickly send you guys a screenshot of. I think I've sent this before, but I'll give you a quick outlook of what Pandora's dress looks like. And also, you'll see another nice dress that Samantha is wearing. She wears. Oh, I did post it already, and by that I mean I can't find it here, so I gotta put it. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I must have put it with I must have shown Ursa the dress. There it is. Just gonna copy that and put it in the chat. This is what Pandora is wearing, more or less, but also include some leggings on the bottom. It is for the people in the chat. It is a black and red dress. Lots of frills along the edges of the sleeves and on the hem of the shirts, leading down to a pair of red leggings. And you see a similarly fancy dress that Samantha is wearing. She wears a blue and golden dress, a bit more sort of traditional, very wavy along the sleeves, and in contrast to the bright sort of reflective gold that lace that trims her dress. She has a pair of dark black laces wrapped around her body, sort of around the corset. This is a bit of a reference to what it looks like. And so Samantha, being all nice and dressed up, would look around among the crowd, who I assume the whole crowd is following you guys, and spot Ruktuk among the crowd. You can see her
Be
face.
nice to me.
You can see her face wave to Ruktuk excitedly, and then sort of milden a little bit as Ruktuk is still wearing their like traditional Pathfinder's armor.
Oh my Ruktuk never fucking changes out of that thing. It cleans itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Samantha looks to you. Samantha greets you, moves towards you, and is like, "I hope you're having a nice evening, Ruktuk. She kind of chuckles to herself. You can see that she's looking a bit nervous, sweating a bit. I think I feel like I might have overdressed a little for this.
No, you look gorgeous.
Thank you. Sister Nicole actually helped me pick this out. And she kind of like poses like side to side to show off the lacing on the back and everything.
Well, Sister Nicole has wonderful taste. That looks so good on you. Is it a rental or are you keeping it?
She looks she looks a little bit forlorn about it. She's like, "No, I can't keep it. It's too much." But I'm not gonna let it stop me from having a lot of fun. And remember, we have to I actually and she starts kind of like divulging with you a bit of like what she wants to do for the party, and she figured out what's like over in the mansion. She's like, apparently someone's already like booked it for services. We gotta wait until later, but I mean, we're gonna have a lot of fun anyway. And she starts sharing about like, oh, they have like a range. I wanna go and try out the range. It might be a little bit fun.
Oh my god.
I don't know the rest of
Shooting
the
range.
Or
Oh my
the
god.
Deer and the Antelope play.
Oh my god.
Or my alternative D&D version where the orcs and the hobgoblins play.
Oh god.
Where seldom is heard an inspiring word and the clouds are all noxious all day.
What a loser.
Yeah.
I'm going to
feeling about the same way.
I'm gonna punch each one of you
Okay,
individually.
You fucking try.
I didn't say nothing.
It's guilt by association.
Oh, cringe. Oh my god.
Hey! God damn it.
All right. So you guys have paired up for the
haven't
day.
seen Tricky's clothing yet. Shows up.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. You do.
It's the first time Tricky has ever had fitting clothing.
That's right. They're probably more shocked about your clothing than everything. They're saying like, whoa, I didn't know you'd be
Tricky
dressed to the
wears clothes?
nines for tonight, Tricky. You must be taking this really seriously.
I was told that we were meant to wear fancy clothing.
I've never
nice
seen a
clothing.
design like that before. Were you holding on to this the whole time?
No, clothing is strange, but I think it looks pretty cool.
It looks dope.
Actually, when I think it suits you.
I may wear it more often, but perhaps lose the silver adornments for day-to-day use. They are very bright and not good for stealth.
Oh, I don't know. We're supposed to. I wouldn't dream of using something this nice in the during any actual training.
Naked it is then.
God damn it!
Wait,
I was
so
that
thinking
gets-
during that.
That gets a chuckle out of Pandora, and Samantha's like, naked is, I don't know, is that the right term? She seems flustered.
It is the term that the staff used to use when I refused to wear the clothes that they tried to tailor for me.
I guess I
back
never
when
I guess I never really thought about that.
It is very hard to find clothes for a four-legged tall bug man.
Well, whoever made you that can probably make you some more casual ones for when you're out and about, Pandora suggests.
Yes, maybe I should. Well, we are leaving tomorrow morning, so we may not have time. Or sometime tomorrow. Anyhow, I think we should go to the party now.
Oh shoot, yeah, we're already late.
Yes, we are very late.
Yes.
Yeah, the best people show up late. It's okay. It's totally
Fashionably late, right?
fine. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't want
Samantha
to make
knows
us
what you're talking
fashionably
about.
late just because we are speaking about my nudity. Let's continue. Not continue speaking. Continue heading towards the party.
All right. Lead the way, Tricky.
I lead the way. I eat a flower.
Let's see.
Going down to number 2.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give me a minute as I do some suspicious stuff.
Not suspicious stuff,
I'm doing some suspicious stuff.
Oh boy, my favorite.
right?
All right. Beepeth.
Beavis.
All right. So you guys make your way along as the directions were indicated on the little invitation that Chad gave everyone for this party. And there is a small sort of like gated area around some rocky outcroppings that sort of wall off this giant manor, a winding path full of exotic foliage that transitions as you leave the sort of standard streets of the district. Find you at Steel Dome Mansion, where you could hear, just based on the music, that the party is already underway.
Whoa, this place is huge.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
whoa.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have to zoom out so much for this
Oh
thing.
my god, this shit is actually huge. What the fuck?
Hell.
Damn.
It's a
How big
mansion.
is their house? This
It's
ain't
a-
a mansion.
it's a
This
mansion.
Is a fucking
This is a whole ass
compound.
village.
Yes. So
Yeah, this is a whole ass village.
What the fuck?
An asshole village.
no, not an asshole, a whole ass.
A whole ass, yeah.
But you know, maybe
This shit
maybe
is.
the,
Alright, I'm gonna
I
zoom
mean, a
out one more
whole
time.
ass would have it
So-
would have an asshole.
Wait, there's
It's-
a part
it's
that's just, is just
overly
darkness
inclusive.
And at the bottom, what's that?
Shh, you don't even know
Oh,
about that
geez.
yet.
It's a whole part that's darkness.
Where's the dragon lady?
Yeah, so
She's
Not me!
she's at the gate.
She's
Up
at the
top.
gate. I see her. I see her.
yes.
We're gonna meet her first.
We're meeting the maid first. Let's go!
Yeah, Dragon Lady quickly scans for pen.
Oh my god.
So you guys have finally made your way through the rest of this this winding path and found the large iron gates that surround the entirety of this massive structure, the tips of which you could only barely peek out through the outcroppings that surrounded it, forming this sort of gated community. And you can spot along the horizon as you turn the corner of the rocky outcrop a whole slew of sort of guests muttering about. You spot some young familiar students messing around, observing the carts on the right side, and you spot a few clearly older people sort of manning the front gate, standing at attention. You can see they all have uniforms of butlery or maidery, depending on their gender. For quick clarity's sake, any nameless face you see with a blue circle is a member of the staff. So basically a servant, a butler, or a maid, or a chef, or something to that effect.
I literally see 0 blue circles.
I see purple.
Is it purple?
I meant purple.
Okay,
I meant
'cause
purple.
Okay,
I see
Dryad.
purple.
I'm tired.
Colors are hard.
Uses excuses.
Mhm.
So that is what you find, and of course there is this commanding dragonborn lady standing at the very center, at the very front of the gate, eyeing with some expression combining amusement and suspicion to everyone who walks by. You can tell by the how do I explain it? The overdone, the sort of excessive flair to her gown and the frills that she has, that she's clearly like in a position of authority, maybe like the chief maid of the household.
Hey, chief mate, let's go.
She's eyeing up her new playthings.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't-
Say it like that.
Oh my god.
When I said we wanted a maid, I did not mean that way.
No, we wanted it that way.
No.
I don't know
Oh,
about you, but I did.
There goes my Chad.
I wanted to drag
God.
mate, okay?
VTuber, don't make it weird challenge impossible.
Impossible edition. You asked me to design you a
Yeah.
dragonborn maid character.
No,
So,
you
you know
begged me.
what?
You begged me to add one, and in return, you designed
we all
it.
joked about
We
it.
joked about it. We never
You did
did.
not joke.
We
I'm
did
not having this
not
conversation.
expect it to actually
I must have missed this because I don't remember this at all.
Don't pin this on me. But yes,
All right, man. Just
we're
drink your
pinning it on you.
copium.
as you make your way through, the dragonborn lady is of course peering through to you. You of course spot a few students, and you spot, as you finally get closer to the gate, let's see.
Control the tokens.
You can't control. Oh, right. I forgot to add. I forgot to control your. It's just you. It's just you, Samuel. That I forgot. Jeez.
It's
Why are there two
It's
apices?
What?
eight by.
Eight pie. Yeah.
Wait. Where's the other? Where's the other apis?
Oh, it's gone now.
It's gone now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine. I just put mine down. It's
Oh,
whatever.
okay. You spot Chad in basically a pure, like, silvery, like, robed toga. No special dressings, no special flares. You can see that he's all business. He's kind of all pleasure, no business. Just a big strapped toga. Lots of room, let's say. He's wearing studded sandals.
Man, I could feel his draft.
You could fit a whole muss in there.
Me as a player?
That's. I did not say that. He's a dwarf. He's a dwarf. You probably couldn't fit. Well, if it's a muss, probably. Muss are very good at crawling into tight spaces.
Sorry, I had to say it to torture Apis more than anything.
God damn it! I hate. You know what?
Holy.
You know what? We're just gonna do this.
No.
Fuck you.
No, back this.
Okay.
Back on track.
At
He
some
drives me to
point
drink.
the night, can somebody please step on his hem?
Oh no.
I can do that right now.
His toga only goes down to his knee.
No!
probably the smartest move, but also still kind of like worried.
Why?
Wait, if it
It's
only goes
fine.
down to his
Or just
knees,
create
please
like a
let
really
him. Please,
really big
please
draft.
tell me he's wearing underpants.
You can't tell.
He's probably not. It's
You're gonna have to
Chad.
crawl under there and find out.
I'm not.
It's Chad. He's probably not wearing
More
underwear.
likely not doing it.
That's awful.
Do I have anything
Anyways.
to make a draft? I don't think I do.
What, are we gonna Marilyn Monroe him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Can we get into the
I don't have
party?
anything.
We're not even in the party.
No.
Wait, no,
With
no, no, no,
prestidigitation, I can make a puff of wind.
I also have mage hand, so I can do some shit with that.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Very clearly
This
see a
needs-
mage
Y'all
hand,
guys
though.
are
Needs to be
so
done.
down
Hang on.
bad for Chad.
Oh no, we're not down
not
bad. We just
bad.
think it's funny.
I just think it's funny as shit, yeah.
I
Oh,
just
yeah,
want to
it's
know
all-
what's under that under that
nothing.
toga.
All right, so
We're
only 8 this is down
curious.
bad.
Alright, while y'all still being down bad, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Pee.
We're not
So-
even at the party yet. You're breaking the seal.
What? Okay. So the Dragonborn
This
lady,
is going well.
now that you've actually approached the gate, the Dragonborn maid sort of ushers you, and you get a closer look at her. And despite being clearly chief maid, she seems quite young for her position. You probably mark her down as probably like early 20s at oldest. And for a Dragonborn, that's fairly old, but not like the old maid that you might imagine typically running a household. She ushers you in, and she kind of brings you along and kind of says, well, welcome to Steel Dome Manor. Would you like me to collect your valuables? And she kind of motions over to your to like your coats. She points to a hanger.
I think I look better with my cape on.
My jacket's kind of part of my outfit.
So
She says because she is currently hiding the bag of holding underneath it.
yes. Well, she kind of motions in to kind of like correct you, like, oh well, and then she's interrupted by Chad, who has spotted you at the front of the gate, and he calls out, Dive-a-tail! These were the folks I was talking about. This is Team 30. The winners of the Dungeon Royale. Give him a hand. And she kind of sagely nods to him and is like, oh, that's so you are the famed victors I've heard of. I've learned a lot about you.
Yes, we won. We were very good, better than everyone else.
Straight
Can
into
we
the
come
point
in,
as always,
please?
Tricky.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
cold
yeah,
out
let him-
here.
Yeah, get him in. And Chad kind of comes in through the door, and Dive-a-tail's like, oh, master, we need to be certain of everyone. You know how your father is. Oh, you guys will need to. They're just gonna pat you down a little bit. It's no problem. He opens the door and lets you through, and motions for some of the other helpers to come in to sort of do their pat down.
Please be careful. These are the only clothes I own.
Okay.
You might want to get someone else to hold these gifts, then, yeah?
Oh, these are for the master, I assume.
Yeah.
They're
One for the
quite
general party for the night, and one for the long term.
they're quite lovely. You must be very generous. And
I'll try to.
We were supposed to bring gifts.
Wait, I didn't know that. Wait, we were supposed to bring gifts?
Pandora and Samantha each produce a bouquet of flowers from their handbags.
I don't have a gift.
Oh, I still have flowers in my hands. I eat another flower.
I gave my gift to the person I wanted to give my gift to. I don't have a gift
Fish
to anybody else.
produces a half bundle
You're
of yellow and green flowers.
your devouring of the flowers spooks the person who is coming in to inspect you.
It's like popcorn or something.
This is beautiful.
I just kind of look like I'm waiting expectantly for the pat down as I like slowly chew the flower.
Yep. And everyone sort of takes turns getting patted down. If you want to just go ahead and move yourselves. Everyone else gets patted down. Sort of Pandora and Samantha goes through pretty willy-nilly. Nothing wrong with them. For everyone else, you get patted down. Fairly, like not aggressively. Just nothing like you would expect to see or like the Tricky is used to. They kind of just like they kind of like pat your pockets if you have any or check your bag really quick. You're like, oh, standard procedure, and all that stuff. The household has quite a high reputation, and despite our master's engagement, she Divatail kind of turns to Chad with sort of a vicious look. And turns back. It's like, we must make sure that we maintain a spotless record among our household. We do value cleanliness. And Chad the entire time is like, don't mind them. Eventually, everyone gets patted down and let through without any incident, it seems. I will say that for Samuel and for Realise, they go through your bag, Realise, and they're peering through it, and you aren't able to see exactly where they look, but they seem to move pretty thoroughly around, and you're pretty confident they saw your orb.
Okay.
Samuel, you know that they've rummaged through your knapsack and your little pockets, and you were patted. I mean, whatever you brought with you. I assume you had something to carry, like any money you took with you, or maybe you're not carrying any bags. At which point you're basically hiding everything either tucked in your shirt or in your pockets. They pat down your pockets, and you feel a hand brush against your druidic focus. But despite that, they eventually let you through without incident. They don't say anything. They don't confiscate anything. They let you through.
Okay.
And Chad kind of gives you a quick rundown, where he's like, it took you quite a while to arrive. I'm sure you had your way checking out the Bunch Gorge, Tricky. This is your first time here, aye?
Yes, I looked a lot of places to try and buy a thing, but I did not find it. But also, there was this very nice lady who made me clothes for free.
And she did a right good job. I quite like the way you look. I hope you keep it.
Yes,
you've been a little. Sometimes you get a little distracting, if you know what I mean.
You looking at Tricky's balls?
Do you say that directly?
You better.
Yeah, she says it in
Thank
giggles.
you. Thank you.
She says it in giggles. Let's see. Chad would laugh along with you, and he's like, well, maybe not me, but I've seen a few folks have been having a pretty sharp eye for that kind of thing. He sort of distanced himself from that, but he does not disagree.
Okay, good to know.
He gives you, he says, well, now that you're coming in, I'm sure I will be introducing the main lass any minute. He clearly refers to Penelope with this. And he kind of ushers you all together in a group and brings you inside, giving you the rundown of the party, pointing out like, oh, you hear all the music coming in from over there. They're having dances and all sorts of merriment over there. You can hear the barking over there. They have the kennels there. If you like petting, they're real friendly. You just got to give them a nice treat. They can handle that. He points to some of the servants that help out with the kennels and the aviary. He kind of shows down everything. And then sort of as he runs down through all the different things and all the more important spots like the ballroom, the bar, the dining room, the center garden, the baths, the shooting range. He goes over everything. Yes, and then finally he kind of ends it with a sort of sort of engagement / warning. He's like, yeah, so that's everything we've got on the first floor. Second floor is
Jeez.
don't
The whole time Fish is just like, I've never been in a house this big before.
yeah, don't you worry none. Everything you want is on the first floor. All your nice squeaky clean. He looks to Divatail. Wholesome fun is downstairs right here. Prudes beware. Do not go upstairs.
Okay,
He says with a coy wink.
Oh,
When you're ready to retire for the night.
Pink upstairs.
It's there.
Alright, I'm bringing it out again. Hang on.
they fucking upstairs. Yep.
Yes, he gives you the inclination. All your cool normal party tricks downstairs.
Second floor, when we get down and
orgy
busy, got it.
Do not go
Orgy upstairs,
upstairs if you're a prude. Is kind of what he says.
Dear God.
I want to get closer to him and ask him something very quietly.
Sure, go ahead.
Is there somewhere upstairs that is quiet and secluded and just a place to be with myself and perhaps a date?
I think you hit the nail right on the head there, Tricky. If you want something particularly peaceful and quiet, you can talk to Divatail or any other guests. I'm sure they'll be quite happy to show you one of the nice spots upstairs. You can get all the peace and quiet you need. And he nudges your side. He like elbows you.
Wink wonk.
Oh my god.
I kind of want to make it that whenever he was like implying what he was implying, I just want Sam to be like, "Hey, fucking excuse me."
Yes.
Yeah, what?
Fucking what?
Thank you.
Hey, I'm just saying, Samuel. A lot of students they get. I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of people think they can handle it, and they you know, it gets quite embarrassing for them. Not for winners like us, though, right?
No.
And as you usher yourself into the center room, the sort of central hub with a massive garden in the center where everyone's kind of admiring and walking around the scenery, talking around. Some people are going, a lot of people are drinking and going crazy. Someone's got like a sash tied around their head, kind of running around the hall. You see one of the aides chasing after them.
Classic.
But one of the aides, you see, spots you guys approaching, and as if your approach is a signal, they start to make their way upstairs.
By the way,
Yes?
I have to ask, where's Ruktuk's cart?
I
Ruktuk
left it at home.
didn't bring the
I
cart.
left it at home.
Oh my
God.
You,
I left it behind.
well, not at home. You left it in the guild.
Yes, it's in a safe spot. But I did not bring it to
I
the party.
know. It's insane. No exclamation cart for me.
The one true ship.
Literally the one true
It's
shit.
not
man.
here at the
Oh
party.
my god! I be sensible for once!
That's literally impossible. You know that's not possible.
I would like to telepathically connect to Ruktuk and basically just ask if they are interested in being, if they would like me to completely exclude them from all scheme activity.
Just let me know if you get hurt. If you get hurt, contact me or come find me. Otherwise, have fun, I guess.
Oh my god. Literally,
Okay.
mom
Be
does.
careful.
I hang up.
As you
Mom
finish
does.
having this conversation, you hear a voice coming in from the top. it's sort of hard to hear over the cheers of the crowd or over all the muttering of the crowd, but you see that that Chad is sort of almost moving away from you guys and moving towards the left side, well, your left side of the hall, quickly as the servant returns from the top of the stairs, and he makes a sort of announcement to no one in particular. You know, they don't gather a crowd or anything like that, but he kind of makes an announcement now that everyone's here. He's like, now introducing the lady of the evening.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, poor Pen.
Us?
Pen.
Yes. Who is it? We're waiting.
Fucking Pen.
Yes, and you can see as very clearly telegraphed. You can see she turns the corner, and you can spot Penelope making her way down the stairs. You can spot her dress in a bit. It is a different style of dress than you had seen from anyone else. You can tell from a glance that this is a bit unconventional. She wears a very she wears a single piece gown with very simple design. It is a deep green color, kind of jade like, with just very small gems crusted around her collar. And it is a single suit, fairly tight fitting compared to the more frilly and wavy dresses that you would find in a among the other crowd. You can tell at a glance, if you are one of fashion, that this is both super unconventional for the sort of setting you had seen based on all the other suits, but also kind of an intentional contrast. You can tell that Pen's wearing the kind of dress that makes her impossible to not notice from a crowd. And it seems like a very intentional decision. Here is a rough reference for what her dress looks like. And you can see that as she walks down, you had never had the chance to see her without like her armor and her oversized spell book before. And with that out of the picture and the dress the way it is, it kind of emphasizes the Muss's sort of slenderish figure as she struts down, and you can tell that she has clear like nerves going down. You can see that she's kind of like, her tail is like turned in front of her, and she's kind of holding onto it like through her nervousness as she steps down the stairs. And sort of Chad kind of comes in to immediately embrace her as she walks down.
That was really cute, but we gotta break this shit up.
If we see this
We
outfit,
can't let this continue.
You all see this.
Apis is gonna snicker to himself.
Okay, so I
And-
just got back. What
Yes.
does the outfit look like?
I posted it in session notes, and it is
Okay.
a single piece, sort of tight fitting, pure green dress with no frills, just a slight variations in the designs on each side, and a few small gems crusting along the collar. As I mentioned before, it is unique in that it is so out of convention for what the fashion would normally be in Bunch Gorge, but it also means that through intention or otherwise, it is impossible to not notice Pen from across the room in a crowd. She sticks out.
Yup. No way how she wouldn't with that dress.
I am going to mind link with everyone except Ruktuk.
Yeah, okay.
It's
But yeah.
Conference call, everyone.
Yeah.
How are we ruining this?
While this is going on, I'm gonna ask Ruktuk for my watch.
Yep, you can have it.
Cool.
Okay, so Pandora Do you want to be left out of this, or can I involve you too?
Oh, wait. Let me add Samantha here because Samantha will also be in this crowd. Samantha's hanging out with Rucktuck after all.
Oh, I'm leaving Samantha out of it for sure.
Okay, there you go.
100% leave her out.
Damn.
Leaving
left
the
cold.
goody two shoes.
We're leaving
Yeah.
the babies alone.
Samantha looks as though she wants to say hi to Penelope, but she's got a look of worry about her, like she doesn't want to ruin the moment or something else.
Oh, I'm about to ruin it. That is a goal of tonight. I will
All right. So what conversation are you trying to have? And Pandora kind of listens attentively and sort of responds in kind. Oh, this. Did you have a plan?
Yes, we do have a plan.
Is it about?
Yes, it is about. And the first step is, Fish, I need you to go and talk to one of the staff about getting a secluded room on the second floor.
Oh, you can see that Pandora, like you can almost feel her breaths getting a bit sharper as you mention that. Excuse me?
I'm just gonna look at Pandora. I'm like, no.
Relax, Pandora. That's not what he's talking about.
I'm just gonna look at Pandora and just shake my head. No.
I have no idea what's going on, or why this is such a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just I asked.
You don't
I
want
don't.
to be with your besties?
I
Fish! Pandora says out.
Obviously.
But yeah, but Pandora says that out loud to her, like she breaks communication because she shows so shocked.
Sorry.
Samantha, but
Samantha,
you don't have to be willing for me to restart it.
Samantha has a quizzical look, like Pandora. Are you okay? Yeah, I just I thought I heard something. She has to readjust her dress to keep her composure.
Oh, Pandora gets to understand the real us.
Yeah, honestly.
No.
Fish just goes, I am so sorry.
If this is what it takes to deal with WoW.
No.
It's not like that. We just need a place to put him.
Yeah.
And anywhere else.
You better hope no one else knows about it or finds out.
Well, there are, at a certain point, it's okay if they find him. Don't worry, we've got this figured out.
Sounds a little ominous. Where do I fit in?
Well, I included you so that you know that Fish is going to find a room and she's not going to have sexy with other people.
What do you mean other people?
Very poor choice of words.
You are her date. I thought you would like to know what is going on so that she just does not walk off and makes you concerned. Does that not make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
Well, anyway, yes, Fish, you have the alcohol. I need you to find a room, load it up, and then come back and tell us where it is.
Considering that considering that you're getting everyone involved, you are free to publicly post the any quests that you received, any missions you received, so people know what the objectives are, or just write down your new mission, I guess.
Well, it's not new. We have this.
Okay.
Just you don't have it.
Yeah,
so Pandora is eager to help, but also is, reassuring you, I'd also like to try to have my own fun at the party. She communicates telepathically to you and only you, Tricky, and you looking at her can notice her glance like shift down and to the right, pointing at Fish.
I respond to her, and only her. Yes, I have included Fish in exactly this part of the plan and no others.
Good.
Specifically because you and Fish was so excited to be on a night out with her friend.
It's a date.
You only tell Pandora this, and you can feel Pandora mentally breathe a sigh of relief as she says, "Okay, that's good to hear. It would definitely throw a wrench into things otherwise."
Just speaking to everyone, maybe we should not stand around like a bunch of grab asses and may enjoy ourselves a little bit and mingle.
I'm
Yeah.
looking around. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm literally looking around to talk.
I don't see. Are you saying that we are going to be grabbing ass? Because I don't.
It's a
It's a term for someone who is just sitting idly by.
Do we have to grab
so
our own asses, or can we grab somebody else's ass?
I like you would grab somebody else's ass, Fish.
Okay, forgo any
Fish is just
mention
giggling
of
this whole
grabbing
time.
asses. I'm just saying, maybe instead of a bunch of, people just standing here, let's continue talking while we're,
yeah.
doing our
While you're
thing.
having this conversation,
Samantha
halfway.
and Rucktuck
Hold
are
on.
probably wondering why we're
Hold on.
just standing there not saying anything.
Yeah.
That's also fair,
Yeah. Around now, Samantha kind of like shifts around a little bit, and kind of moves over to Rucktuck and kind of grabs their hand. I saw the aviary over while we were at the gate.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm going off with Sam. Have fun, guys. Be safe.
Okay, have fun.
You as well, Rucktuck.
All right.
Anyway, we need to find WoW as well.
I'll
And-
be on the search.
Okay. I will also be there.
All right.
Really, I think we're supposed to appear as if we are together. Because we are together. So
Yeah, you better
You
not
guys
leave
look
each
at
other's
it.
sight now, Pandora teases.
I guess allow me to drop off these gifts and I'll wait for the queue.
All right. So,
I'll message you if anything.
Hey,
All right,
Pandora, do you
so-
want to come with me, or do you want to just hang here?
that being said, I'm gonna Pandora will do whatever you want to do, Fish.
Hey,
And
Oh.
she'll say, "Hey, I'm with you all the way, Fish. This is our date."
hey,
Ayo.
all the way.
Oh,
we
they're
just
gonna do things in that room before you get WoW in there.
So here is the deal.
You find like one of the bottles completely empty.
Hold on. Here is the deal.
what's
Now
the deal?
now we are into the actual system that I have set up. So it is currently 9:00 p.m.
Okay.
What I'm going to do for this little party to make sure that we don't like go absolutely crazy and can kind of keep track of time, I'm going to separate our little party into 30-minute blocks, basically rounds.
Oh shit. Okay.
For each round, you're going to have an opportunity to do something. You can either do things alone or do things together. And after everyone has decided, you guys can all agree on what to do. There's no particular order in which you need to do them. But after that, we'll just like maybe do like an initiative order to help resolve anything anyone does together or apart. You know that the party is going to wind down at around 1:00 a.m., which means that you have about 4 hours or 8 rounds to do anything you want to do.
Lame party, and then I like winding down at 1 in the morning.
You were late.
fair, but still,
Wait, so this
please.
party started at like 7 and is going to 1?
That's so early.
I'm saying
That's
That's
so
kinda
early.
early
I'm
for,
saying
like, a frat
winding
rager.
winding down.
That-
Not over, but winding down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no,
got it.
I've been to
slowing
parties
down.
before that don't start winding down until like 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
While in
sorry that
college,
I'm a
so-
fucking
You're
I'm a
rude,
fucking
yeah, you are.
I'm a fucking narc and I'm shit at parties.
Narc?
But this party is winding down at 1. I have
Holy.
declared,
Wow.
And so it shall be.
and so it shall be. So
Mhm.
basically, there are mainly 4 different things you can do. 1, you can just party at any particular location you'd like. Most rooms, not every room, but most rooms have something interesting you can do. I've put all of their details in the session notes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus.
Oh God, Lord.
Oh God.
Can you, like, format that a little and,
I,
like,
I don't know
Do
of
you
a better.
move it
Oh yeah, I
backwards?
guess
Can you,
I guess I can put it in bold.
Bold the things that aren't like
Yeah.
effects.
Okay, I'll do. Oh, you're so needy.
I just can't read
We
it.
can't read it.
Bro,
It's too much.
It's all blending
It's
in.
a lot.
I'm sorry. But yeah, let me go ahead and take care of that. I can't exactly bold this in Notepad.
You can't.
Why would we possibly be losing HP?
Oh.
Oh, contraire. All right, there
That's-
you go.
That's not.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't-
I just
au contraire
said, why could we
means-
possibly be?
On the contrary.
I listen. Sometimes I'm busy and I just gotta say words.
Uh-huh.
It's not
There's
cool if I
so
don't say
many
words.
There's so many rooms where we
For
can gain
HP.
HP.
Yes.
Blame
Here-
yourself.
Yes.
Are
So
we
let
fighting?
let me finish. Let me
Yep.
finish.
I'll fight.
You can either party at any of these rooms, and they have various effects. Some rooms you can use as much as you want. Rooms that recover HP, cause distractions, or allow you to get a short rest or study, you can use only once. And I might update those to tell you which ones are only allowed to be used once.
I just have to say, who's studying at a frat party? I just want to put that out there.
Apis.
Be nice to me.
Now, that being said, that's one of the things you can do. Another thing you can do is try to recruit any other students, nameless faces or other significant students, into whatever shenanigans you have planned. If you want to hang out together, you can have them sort of come with you and they'll help you out in any roles you make in the future. Of course, if you ask them to help you with any specific objectives you have, they have to know about that as well. They're going to learn about that. Now, that being said, let me see this, and this. All right. That's the second thing you can do, and the third thing you can do is work towards any particular objective you have, which sometimes involves you going to a specific room or going to a room that a specific person is in. And then you can do whatever you want to do there. And of course, as a fourth option, you can say, screw all of this and do something completely different from anything I said. At which point we have to just play it by
Blam
ear.
Beppis.
Yes, that is your Beppis action. You'll notice that a lot of these checks, a lot of these rooms involve you making ability checks with a quite high DC. Now, the way it works is if you are in a group, anyone who's performing the same activity adds their rolls together. If you're doing, and after you roll, or your group of rolls, if they do not make the DC, which is usually 30, you can spend HP to bring your results up by 1 each until you hit your target. If your HP hits 0, you have partied out so hard that you are passed out and are done for the night.
What's my HP at? Hold on. I bet. Good to know.
That is the way this works. Any questions? Okay, if there's no questions, then you guys...
Sorry, what did you say about that is your... That you said that is your Beppis move? What was the Beppis move?
Yeah, the three main actions you have is either just party at a particular location, or try to recruit another student into one of your cockamamie schemes, or 3, try to pursue any of your mission special objectives. And then your fourth action is to do whatever the heck you want, ignoring anything I just said.
Okay.
Which also known as the Beppis action, I guess.
The Beppis.
Team.
Someone say Beppis?
Don't you open another one?
The more important thing is that to accomplish a lot of your objectives or use some of the rooms, you're going to make ability checks with a high DC. In this scenario, after you make a roll, you can spend HP to increase the result of your roll. To represent you partying extra hard. So, I would like everyone to roll initiative. Rocktuck, you already, as far as recruiting people go, you already have Samantha effectively recruited. She will help you with anything you want to do. Fish, you already have Pandora recruited with you. She will do anything that help you out. In addition to this, there are a few caveats. Samuel and Apis. Sorry. Samuel and Realise. Yes, I can. What was your initiative? It was 11. Oh, 16?
It's 16 because I get my +5 bonus.
How you have +8 and then +5 on top of that?
Class.
A class.
You're a thief. Does thief rogues get bonus to initiative?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Miles.
Rogues, man.
Well, I think it's rogues and then also the I think it might be my specific like feats that probably help with that.
I think that
But
+8
I also
includes your.
If you're using
No,
D&D
because
Beyond,
the,
are
no,
you
because
rolling
the
on D&D
+5 is
Beyond?
specific. Yeah, because
It's
the
added in
+5 is
already.
for the class, for like our classes.
It should.
No, for your classes, like courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have a bonus to initiative from a course. I didn't know I even had that option. Okay, whatever.
I think so.
It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. The initiative is not that important.
Yeah.
I think so. Is that one that maybe? I don't know.
All right.
I'll have to go through. I might be fucking it up.
Yes.
I would like to point out 3 people rolled natural 20s.
That's incredible. In the one roll that probably doesn't matter. Anyway.
Right.
So the initiative isn't particularly matterful. It just helps us decide like how we're going to resolve everything. You guys are free to discuss however you want along yourself. A few caveats. Samuel and Realise, after you make your plans and break and do whatever you want to do, you each notice, almost in a creepy fashion, that no matter where you turn, no matter how you find yourself, there's always someone on the staff sort of in the room looking in your direction.
Fuck.
You get the feeling that they have taken notice of the items you've smuggled in and are doubling their efforts in order to make sure that you don't cause any undue mischief or cause chaos. And it's not only distracting, it is also it can be distracting, downright hampering. Because of this, you have disadvantage on all of your ability checks during this party. Rucktuck. Because of your absolutely atrocious choice of dress for this party, you absolutely stick out like a sore scale. And while no one would say it, people make an effort to sort of distance themselves from you. You have clearly not dressed for the occasion and people have noticed. You cannot recruit other people because they tend to avoid you. And because you so clearly are visible among a crowd, you cannot benefit from distractions. Distractions, by the way, how distractions work is you cause a distraction in a particular room or an area. People that use that area in the next turn have advantage to all their ability checks.
Oh my god.
So you cannot recruit people aside from Samantha, and you cannot benefit from distractions. Realise and Samuel, you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
The entire fucking night.
because you failed to smuggle in an item.
Okay. Okay.
So
Good
good
thing I
thing
got
I didn't plan
inspiration.
to do mischief.
All right.
I think I
now,
got inspiration.
all right. Now, go ahead and decide what you guys want to do. You can even type in the little Roll20 chat what you're gonna do. If you have any questions about where any of the particular rooms are, go ahead. I have made an effort to show, for the most part, where everyone is on any particular turn. It's assumed you guys are doing this over the course of a half hour, so if you're trying to find a particular person, it can be safely assumed that you can search around the mansion and find where that person is. If you need to go from one room to another room, it's not terrible for you to make that distance in a half hour, so every turn you roughly get an idea of where everyone is. The one thing I will say is, of course, this makes this does particularly relates to Reelise, who might cringe at the realization that after tracking everyone and all the significant students who find themselves having a wonderful time at the party, you make a particular note that Rosetta is not here.
Aww.
Bad ending.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we
you're
automatically
gonna get an
know where
empty room
everyone is.
immediately.
Damn.
We automatically know where everyone is. That's good.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
If I can imagine Fish starting to get an empty room and Pandora panicking slightly, like, what, already?
Oh, don't worry, it's not for us.
I said I was gonna help you out, but this is this might look a little awkward.
You don't have to come with me if you don't want to. If it makes you
Ow.
uncomfortable, you can hang back.
I'll just stay downstairs a second.
Ooh, excuse me.
Oh, oh, there goes the Beppis.
I'm
goes the
sorry,
Beppis.
that is the Beppis.
All right.
Good one though.
Let me
Holy.
bring you down here.
We don't make any weak ass shit over here.
There's a Strom, what do you mean by a gift room?
to drop off the gifts.
Oh, all the gifts were given. All the gifts were given to Chad. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay. Well then. All right. Shit. Then. Guess I'll go ahead and check out the stables because of what you wrote them down. Written down.
You did, I don't know, yeah.
All right. So you're going to make your way to the stables.
Yep.
And Sig, you're going to buy on Wao, who is in North Storage.
I'm staying with Checker.
Okay, so you're gonna work together.
Yeah.
What is? Oh, and Apis is going to hunt down his contact. By contact, I assume you mean the guy I assume you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I at least want to two parts, know what they look like and assign a potential meeting area if anything needs to go down.
Okay. I will say right now, Apis, you would probably have already designating a meeting area. I've sort of given you. Let me go ahead and update.
Okay, so we would have already done like
a little bit of a
time
briefing.
and when to meet.
Yes,
Yeah,
let me.
okay.
That's sort of built into your mission. I'm going to update your mission to indicate that.
All right. Then I guess. There
There you go.
Yep. we're just gonna do that then.
Okay, Snuff is in the garden right now, on the northwest corner.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that's everyone. All right, let's go ahead and start with Tricky. So Tricky, you make your way down into the north storage, where there are basically a few students. There's one student who's basically come in here to get, to put it politely, shit-faced on the large quantities of liquor that make up the majority of this storage room.
That is a mood.
A dwarven butler stands at attention, sort of, watching over the drunken student, while Waho has been just sort of taking a bit of a sampling of some of the finer liquors. I'm assuming you don't make any effort to hide your presence.
I don't want to make any effort to hide, but I want to look as suspicious as possible.
You want to look as suspicious as possible?
Like, I want to look like I'm trying to hide. You know?
Okay, give me a deception check.
Okay.
Okay. So you waltz around the room, or you make your way through the room. You have an idea where when Rialisi's footsteps creak into the storage room and Wao sort of stands up at attention. You can tell that the way he shuffles around, he's a little tipsy, just a little bit, and he turns to your direction, locking eyes with Rialise. And at this moment, you find an opportunity to very conspicuously try to hide behind her. Which fails miserably, but does give the indication that you are trying to hide your presence.
So if he's looking at me, I'm just gonna wave. You know, like the little like the waggling of the fingers, that kind of wave at him.
Back
You
out of the room slowly.
You actually showed up.
Yes. Why did you think I was not going to show up?
Nah, it's just been a few hours, so I figured at this point you might have been running away scared. Not that I care. He takes another drink.
Oh, he does care.
He does.
That's okay. I have my own plans for this place for this evening. I mean, I am just here to hang out and be
Married.
relaxed. Yes. No plans whatsoever.
God.
I hope you have a good evening.
You better not. His suspicion begins to grow.
Hell,
You haven't forgotten about...
I mean...
Yeah, you've got a good memory. He says dismissively.
I certainly haven't forgotten, but that's okay. You look indisposed anyway. I don't think you're much of a threat today.
Yeah, I don't think so either, honestly.
Come on, Rialise. Let's get up to our shenanigans.
Wait. You guys actually came to the party together? I thought that was a prank.
Why did you think it was a prank? Not me getting offended.
Rialise, you like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Why did you think it was a prank?
That dungeon really fucked you up more than I thought.
Oh,
what a bitch.
Oh, he lucky I got people watching me.
It was
got a chill touch. I swear to God, he would have.
It was tough being in there more than one day, but I guess you wouldn't know.
That's rough. that does wound him a little bit.
Good.
You can see him visibly recoil. And you see that he opens his mouth as if to make a comeback, and then sort of relents a little bit, thinking back. You get the sense that he also doesn't want to cause trouble. And so
For once.
Right.
he just mutters something under his breath, a swear, and then saunters off to try out his ale. Go have your, you know, he sort of dismisses you, and he's like, well, you gotta have your fucking freaky shenanigans. I don't care.
Yes, they will be very fun.
Oh
Very
God.
freaky.
Don't
Very
watch us too
shenanigan-y.
closely. It would be very disappointing if you did.
I wouldn't want him watching anyways.
Oh, I don't want to
Yeah,
watch you
well.
two get freaky.
Oh.
Maybe you're into that stuff.
Right? We all know that.
All right, let's get out of here before he gets any good ideas. I mean, stupid ideas. I
don't
mean,
think he has a good idea at this point, really.
true.
Are you fucking
All right.
mocking me?
I fucking book it.
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
Holy was tricky.
Hey, you better run. And he like leans back.
The classic "you better run."
Now, while you've had the chance to make this conversation, I will allow you, because you are in the storage room, to observe the people around here and make an investigation check.
Ugh.
The both of us or one of us?
You guys can both make an investigation check together, and your totals will be added.
Okay, hold on. Oh wait, well hold on, never mind. I'm rolling with disadvantage. Hold on, let me roll that again.
Yeah, that's right. Do it again.
No! Hold an 8.
All right. So you've rolled a 20, which is below the 30 you need to discover something peculiar about the storage room.
Wait, is the storage room on the list?
This is North Storage.
Yeah,
No, N for North. Oh,
it's at the top of
oh, it's a distraction. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need a distraction, unless they are story relevant, and I can use the distraction in some way.
You won't know until you succeed on your investigation check.
All right, I will wound myself for it.
All right. You guys need to take a total of 10 damage between the two of you.
I'll take the 10.
No, I
Do
can
you want to go?
five.
Do you want to go 5 and 5?
Yeah, you're gonna go 5. Okay.
Okay, I'll take 5.
All right. You each take 5 damage, or each. I don't want to say 5 damage. You each lose 5 HP.
Yeah.
During this
Damage.
conversation, you make and you had the chance to inspect or at least glance over the fine wines here, and you notice that one in particular is among the strongest of the liquors, and you of course spotted this drunken student, like basically on the brink of alcohol infused meltdown. You suspect that if he were to have just a little bit more drink, particularly the kind that you spotted, one that also makes you particularly hyperactive, it's a bit of an upper, he would probably cause quite a notable scene, and with his drunken stupor could be easily manipulated or guided. You don't have to use this distraction now, but if anyone else learns about this distraction, you can share this information to anyone you want. In a future turn, they can cause this distraction on any of their turns.
Okay.
All right,
Good to know.
I'm getting my buggy ass out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna bug out?
Oh god. Leave. Leave.
Oh.
Oh,
That's right. He better run.
Mm-mm.
Now, at the same time, Ruktuk, you have had the opportunity to go basically bird watching with Samantha. who is
Yay.
gleefully sort of having a Disney princess moment as she walks along and sort of starts rambling nonsense about each breed of bird, and she kind of recognizes this one. They have such a lovely wingspan for their size, and this one, oh my gosh. I mean, they're not they're not very varied here, but you can imagine that being the aviary of the splendid Steel Dome family, there's quite a variety hanging around.
Yeah,
You-
Raktek's gonna completely enjoy watching Sam geek out over birds.
Yes, she shares equal amounts of oddly cute, but sometimes oddly disconcerting information. Like going through each breed, she might say something as adorable as, "Oh, this one has the most wonderful cry that you can hear in the morning," and it's how people would even, like, a lot of wizards would set magical alarms to imitate this noise to help them wake up in the morning. It's so energizing. And then in the very next breed, she might say, like, "Oh, this one's particularly vicious. If they suspect a cold winter, they would eat their own eggs for sustenance."
Adorable!
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Now, because you're in the aviary or the kennels, I would like you to roll a wisdom animal handling check if you'd like.
Is this for the distraction
It
causing
is.
stuff?
It is, yes.
I have no intention of causing anything tonight.
Then don't roll.
Cool. I'm not gonna roll.
You share a lovely moment of bird watching with Samantha as she regales to you interesting bird facts. If anyone else who has this scenario, or if you share any of this information, you'll be giving them advantage on a future animal handling check. Moving on, though, Rialise has done her turn with Tricky, so we move on to Fish, who has gone immediately upstairs. As Pandora kind of like hides behind the potted plant.
That's okay. She's just a little nervous.
Yeah, she got that anxiety.
The maid at the foot of the stairs looks to you and with a confused look says, "Oh, my lady, are you retiring upstairs for the evening?"
Yes. I've heard though. Do you have any place where I could relax without any interruptions?
There's no interruptions, my lady. Are you not, she not joining you? She kind of turns and looks to Pandora, who has failed to hide behind the potted plant and has taken, and the maid has taken notice. Yeah, you would be here, by the way.
Fish goes up and kind of whispers, "She's just a little nervous. She doesn't want us to be seen going up together." Yeah.
I see. Very well. Allow me to guide you. And she will take your hand and sort of lead you upstairs. She gives you a bit of the rundown of what happens. And she basically... What? What?
Continue?
Yeah,
Continue?
Okay, so she explains that there are quite a few lavish lounge areas in the center, and most of the rooms that you would find on the upstairs are private private bedrooms, and there are a few saunas and even a laundry room that I'm sure you're not particularly interested in. Just be wary of any, and she gives you a warning, any doors that have a fake beard hanging along the knob are occupied.
Good to know. Good to know.
And and she leads you upstairs, which is this area.
Okay.
And that would put you up. Oh, geez, I'm in the wrong layer. Boom.
Job.
here,
Okay, because I was like, where are you? Okay.
where there is a maid and a butler sort of standing at attention at each of the stairways, one a little bit to the left of your rightmost hallway and one at the very top of the right hallway. The one closer to you immediately makes her way over to you as if to sort of guide you. You can spot immediately along the around the hallway as you scan around the rooms. You make no trouble noticing that this door and this door are occupied, and I will mark them accordingly.
Somebody
No.
get busy in those rooms.
No.
They're getting busy. It's okay.
But the maid informs you that if you need a place to retire, even for a moment from the festivities downstairs, any room is available. And if you, aside from the ones that are clearly taken, and if you ask, they need only provide you a key. Or you need only ask, and they can provide you a key to that room.
Okay. Fish kind of goes around and it's kind of like,
Which one's that room? Yeah.
Mhm.
Which one fits the vibe?
Which one?
Yes, which one is the most murder?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, totally.
Which one fits the vibe?
Yeah, but obviously, like, she's not gonna think I'm talking about like.
Yes, if when you say something along those lines, she lets you know that based on your companionship, she might make some recommendations for you.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
please do.
How many guests will you be having?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're having an orgy. It's okay.
Just the one currently, but potentially more. I have a few others who are interested in joining us in this room.
Oh, I see. You can see that she
Are there any extra
ties
keys
up a bit.
as well, so they could enter as at their own time?
Oh, you need only inform me of their countenance, and I can direct them as needed. May I suggest? And she kind of gives you a few recommendations. She says if you as a group just prefer something in spacious, she recommends the room directly across from you. Otherwise, for the more intimate gathering, she would recommend the room on the opposite corner
That's
of the
what I was
hall.
thinking too.
All right. Okay, gang. I'm thinking intimate gathering,
I was saying
or do
that.
Hell
we want
yeah.
the spacious?
Yeah.
I hate this.
100%.
Let's fucking go.
Let's get into it.
100%.
Why did I make
We
this?
get to know each other real good. Fucking yeah.
God.
You know, I really do like spacious, but also the privacy of having a corner room is quite nice. I think I'm gonna go for the corner room.
I understand, my lady. If you are retiring right away, I could provide you the key. Otherwise, when you are ready to do so, simply let me know.
All right. I'd like to go take a look at it. Maybe relax a little.
She'll lead you into the room and open the door for you.
Thank you.
You can see that you can see that it is relatively cluttered for a corner room. It has 4 separate beds. You can see that it's somewhat of a bit of a guest room for the more pristine among any particular visitors. Each of the beds is a bit more lavish with thick comforters and a blanket and a little lockbox at the foot of each one, as well as a dresser with a big mirror that spans like maybe 2 feet wide on the opposite side. A small closet idols around in the bottom left corner of the room for you to hang your coats and other tools. Swish Cheetah, howdy rowdy, intimate you say. I promise it's not what you think. It's not what it looks like.
Oh, it's absolutely what you
Why? I can't imagine a first time chatter coming in.
Got caught.
I got
This is
caught
perfect timing. Like, this is
4K.
literally the best time for any person to join a D&D stream.
These guys are looking at private rooms for private
They get
guests at
down
a
and
frat
dirty.
party. Okay, we did not need that. Really?
What? You gotta get down and dirty. What?
I don't know what you're talking about. We're having a wholesome
Listen.
adventure here.
But yes,
You know what I'm about? I'm trying to get down and dirty. I don't know about the rest of
the
y'all,
system seems
okay?
pretty clear. When you go in and want to stay in, she'll give you the key for privacy. But after everyone leaves, you're implicitly expected to return the key.
Oh yeah.
I know that I have to give the key back to you, but is there any way that we'd be able to just come and go as we please without having to go through you?
Make a charisma persuasion check.
Let's fucking go, bitch.
The DC is 30.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck? No,
All right.
okay, I'm using
Inspiration. Okay, go for it.
Come on. At least be a little bit higher. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's not enough. Now, are you
Not gonna
going to
bet.
use your super inspiration? Or are you going to spend 21 HP changing the results?
That's a lot of HP, bro.
I don't
Hold on,
think
let me
it's
look at
worth
the...
it.
I don't think it's worth it either.
You could use a super inspiration. You got 7 of them.
It's fine. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
but I
just
kinda wanna
divert to
use a
Plan
super-
S.
No,
I-
we're gonna do
no,
we're gonna do
it's-
Plan Beppis.
To be fair, it's really fitting for y'all horny motherfuckers to spend a super inspiration on getting a nice fuck room. I'm just gonna say it.
But that's not what we're.
Wait.
I'm not saying
It's
that's
not
what you're
what
gonna
we're
use it
using it
for,
for.
but it is a fuck room.
To your knowledge, it's a fuck room. To our knowledge, it's something totally different.
I know this is why it's so. This is why it's so contentious. The DC. Remember, you have plenty ways to recover health.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go to the ballroom anyway at some point, so I'm just gonna spend it.
Alright.
All right,
Fuck it.
lower your HP. Oh, by the way, everyone should be at full health by the time you guys. You've had like several days. So go ahead and reduce your HP by 21 as you describe how you plead with this maid that it's super important to your specific group of deviants that you be able to come and go as you please.
Okay, let me think about it.
Look, they gotta come and they gotta go. What's there else to say?
No.
I'm gonna take a drink. Someone redeem a hydration station, please.
No.
No,
I refuse.
no, you're not allowed to be a thirsty
So-
motherfucker.
So
I'm
Fish,
trying to stop myself from being thirsty.
Oh no.
so Fish goes up to the servant and just kind of under her breath goes, "Well, you see, my friends and I, we like to kind of recruit people. So sometimes when we're in the mood, one of us will kind of like go down and scout around, and or
Thank
maybe
you.
we'll split up in a group and look around, and so then someone's gonna need to be able to come back. You know, just so they don't get, because we're gonna lock the room behind us, and we might be too busy to hear them knocking.
Oh.
I fucking love you, Fish. Thank you. Thank you.
You can see that she kind of relents scoffingly as you describe the situation with a sort of, oh, kids these days. But eventually relents. She informs you, well, normally we provide you with the key simply because they allow you to access the closets and wardrobes and lockboxes that reside in the room for your own needs, but I can see that your unique tastes require much more demanding much more demanding access. I will have to inform Mistress Divatail about this, but I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Thank you. And if she gives you any trouble, I can always explain the situation to her again.
Oh, there'll be no need. I've fully understood. I'm sure I can explain it to her.
All right. Thank you. And so she snatches up the key.
All right.
Yeah, these
You-
motherfuckers are
behind her.
freaky.
You have so you have managed to get unfettered access to this room. Now, of course, there are still people looking around, so it's not 100% private access, but you do not
Yeah, but they're
need
not
to.
going to be able to look into the room.
Yes, you will not. Yeah, you won't be able to address. Yeah. You won't have to address any of them to get access to the room in the future.
So anyway, now that Fish is in the room,
Mark
she's
the door.
immediately gonna go.
What's the?
She's gonna
this-
unlock
this-
the closet.
Oh my God! This is. Oh wait, are you gonna unlock the
Remove
closet? Wait. Okay.
Remove all of the alcohol
Okay.
from her bag of holding.
So-
shove it in the closet.
so-
lock the
so-
closet door.
So hold on. First off, I want to say this is like I feel like I'm watching Ocean's 11 and learning about your
Yes.
plans as they unfold.
That's why we didn't tell you.
This is actually
Secret.
this is quite exciting even for me. But
Can I
you
add?
That's
yeah,
the
I
point.
yes,
wanted
yes.
to let you know that somebody who just followed me on my channel, Dungeon Alchemist, said you have a lovely map.
Oh, thank you so much. It's not my map. I can't take credit for it. Let me
Yeah, he definitely stole it.
let me go through. I have a credits command. If you go to my stream, you can check a Google
already
Doc that I
linked it,
use to
yeah.
keep track of the art that I use for all different characters and maps. There are of course wonderful artists for maps and characters. A lot of the art I take shamelessly from the Reddit battle maps section. So you'll probably find it there. They make incredible maps, and I am too lazy and or too busy to do my own maps. I would love to, but
That'd be
there's
great.
just
That's
so
fair,
much
yeah.
stuff. But I am flattered by your statement, and it makes me feel good that I've chosen well, at least.
You really have, honestly.
All right. Oh, and thank you so much for the follow. Dungeon Alchemist. Okay, so I want to finish your saying you open up the closet, you find that the closet itself is filled to the brim with what I'll describe as exotic outfits. That you need for which you need to remove some of them to make room for this alcohol.
Jesus.
Okay, so she removes the exotic outfits.
Yes, you remove.
Puts
Yeah.
all of the bottles into
Oh,
the closet,
no.
closes
Okay.
it back up, and
There are.
and takes the clothing off of the hangers and just kind of like tosses them on the floor, tosses them on the beds.
There are
Yeah.
there
Make the
are
illusion.
there are a disturbing number of elf ears, cat tails, and
Hey,
fake
yo.
beards among the outfits. But you do your best to set them aside in a
The whole
nondescript
time
location
that
to
Fish
make
is
room for
doing
the
this, she's
alcohol.
like, oh my god.
Ew.
She's like,
This is
these are
too exotic for my
used.
taste.
Oh no.
Okay, so after
I'm not a freak, I
after she's
swear.
hidden the alcohol, she goes and wipes her paws on the bed as
Yeah.
many times as she can.
Oh, you think the beds are safe?
Hey,
I'm just coding. I'm just kidding. You're confident everything in this room is freshly laundered.
I hope
Yeah, I know, but still, the
Well,
concept.
I mean, I guess you don't know whether this room has been used tonight.
It's
You can't
the
know for sure.
implication of
The
what's-
implication. All right.
all right, so
all
she
right.
leaves and
So
locks the door.
that's 6 bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yep.
6 bottles.
Okay. You're finishing
Wait,
this up.
actually, no, I changed my mind.
It's
She
5.
puts some of them in the closet
Okay.
and some of them in the lock boxes. And
Okay.
so she puts 2 in the closet,
Okay, and 1 in each lockbox, I assume.
1 in each lockbox.
All right. Sounds good.
This is unnecessarily difficult.
You're going to.
Just in case someone comes in.
You have this opportunity. You're doing this. I'm going to move on to Apis,
Oh, here we go.
who you see Snuff sort of almost like aimlessly wandering, admiring the lily pads, and you can see that Snuff, despite her young age, also has like a very nice dress. It seems a bit old for her. It's a little bit sort of old-fashioned, but you can see that she has like what looks like a very nice druidic dress with sort of silver trimmings that form a belt tight around her waist and long flowing baggy sleeves on her wrists, but somehow cut off at the shoulders. This is I'm gonna put this in campaign discussion because I don't want to hide what is going on, but this is roughly what her dress looks like. You can tell that even for a Steel Dome party, she seems almost a little overdressed herself.
That's so pretty.
And then the
myself.
Yeah,
and then the
just
shoulders.
just DM Dryad,
Right?
stealing art.
Honestly, I'm gonna wear that legitimately. IRL.
It's just.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Is
But,
that Aphis's reaction? Just whoa.
It's like,
Like,
fuck,
it-
man.
She's clearly overdressed. Yeah, he's gonna have a moment of shock.
Yeah, she'll take the initiative. Oh, Apis, there you are. I was wondering when you were gonna be here.
Yeah, was running a little late and frankly have no idea what to do at this party, so
She does chuckle and make a joke. Oh, of course the time wizard is a little late.
I arrive precisely when I mean to.
Well,
So-
and she kind of holds her hand out and invites you to walk along the path with her.
Aw.
It's a very serene moment.
I'll take her hand
Yep.
and walk along with her.
She glides along with you, sharing a bit of the serene moment. Unlike Samantha, who sort of chatters on and on about the different breeds of birds and is so eager to share information, Snuff seems content to just breathe in the moment and kind of allow the atmosphere to take over. I would like
That's
for
a Druid
you.
thing to do.
I would like for you to roll I believe it is an intelligence nature check. Although you are at full health, so any
Yeah.
HP you recover from this doesn't really apply.
Yeah, so do I even have to roll?
Not really. You do share a peaceful moment, despite some of the faculty, some of the servants, peering over the gate, making sure that you're not doing anything suspicious. Wait, no, you're not the one that got caught. Never mind. You just have a nice moment.
Yeah. It's
That's
just
not
me
you.
and Sam.
I'll end up making like small talk, compliment the dress.
Yes.
The
As you
kind of nervous. It is clearly like he's nervous and like completely out of his element.
Is he talking to
Yes.
a girl?
But you quickly learn she says, yeah, she's a little embarrassed about the dress. She knows it's a bit overboard, but it's all she had. You can tell that she is not the richest person. She elaborates that this was her mother's wedding dress.
Oh.
That's kind of cute, actually.
New OTP? What the fuck?
No.
She does. She does seem bashful at your assertion. Attempting to keep the topic to her mother, talking about how beautiful she must have been. She hopes that she fills the role quite well as the dress fits. It's a little baggy, she admits, tucking at the sleeves. You can tell that despite how well it suits her, she, being someone who normally wears just basic linens and leathers and cloths as a druid normally does, feels a little uncomfortable in it.
I'm sure you'll grow into it. But,
She nods and appreciates it. She, wonders what you were up to. She's now kind of prying a little bit into what got you so late. She says she was about to go, she was thinking of stopping to at the war room to do some classic rolling while she had the chance before anyone before anyone was gonna stop her before you showed up.
Some rolling?
Oh, they're playing a game. She kind of stammers a little bit. She says, "I'm not quite familiar with the name. They roll dice."
I might have to join you for that. But, it was unfortunately gathering the rest of Team 30 took a little bit of time. It's like herding cats, if you will.
Don't hurt cats.
Herding cats can be fun.
A Falcon.
You should know, man. You have to deal with us.
That's
Yeah.
true. I herd
That's
cats
fair.
every week. It's a bit more rewarding that way. She kind of leans into the feline comparison.
Sometimes.
You seem regretful. Are we seeing the fracturing of Team 30 so soon?
Oh,
No, they can be a bit much even for me sometimes, and it's fun, but it wears you out a little bit every now and again.
You can't just say that without sharing a little bit. She urges you to tell your horror stories about Team 30. Spill that tea, Apis. Spill that tea.
Avis.
I mean, for one, just them tactically is just a nightmare. Right, special, and I start talking in the dungeon, like start going on to like the different stories where it's like we're trying to
rambling?
like set up a camp and defensive areas, and Tricky just wants to keep just marching out, heading straight first into different people.
Yeah, I think Daniel had a chance to speak to me after the dungeon, and he mentioned something about a record time.
Yeah, I rather would have enjoyed the game. They really do like to hurry.
Well,
And that's saying something coming from a time mage like myself.
hurrying that much, I'm surprised that they're the ones who ended up being late to the party. I guess those tactics don't really apply to the social situations, I imagine. Tricky might be a little bit out of his element. But it's really nice that he showed up. I hope people see the better in him.
I hope so too. Regardless of most circumstances, he's not that bad. Just can be very frightening sometimes.
She nods, and you continue your conversation in this sort of pleasant jabbing way as you share the finer secrets. And of course, she shares a little bit of gossip with you about Daniel's particularly pressing needs. He's very, very, very pressing when it comes to getting understanding team tactics and stuff like that too. And it became a bit troublesome for her as well, as it was insistent to understand what was happening with everyone. And yeah, she kind of shares her own little horror stories regarding Daniel's perfectionism.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out when it didn't really work out when 2 explosions occur within 12 seconds.
I was gonna say, perfection isn't everything. So just kind of twirl my finger around.
Yep. All right. I'm going to move on to Samuel. Samuel, I don't know if you've decided what you're going to do yet, since there's no gift room for you.
Well, you already said that the what do you call it? The gifts were already given.
Yes. So what do you want to do instead? Right. You wanted to go to the stables. Sorry, I didn't see it on the chat. So you quite enjoy your time at the stables, admiring the horses. You see there are a few rowdy people, a few rowdy students that have made an effort of looking at the horses. One of them stands up and people are egging him to like do a flip, mount the horse, do it.
Do a barrel roll.
He's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys. I don't know. They don't look very friendly. The horses are moving around trying to avoid him. You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, Jesus.
Do it.
If you jump, I swear to the it will not make it easy for you.
Make an intimidation check.
Let's go, Sam. Come on.
Here it goes.
You can see that your words have kind of gotten to this guy, and he's clearly frazzled by it. But one of the other onlookers is fed up and is like, "Oh, you ruined all the fun. All right, loser, go out of the way. I'll do it." He climbs over the fence and starts making his way, brushing along you. And he's like, "I'm gonna mount this horse." You can see he's clearly drunk. The moment he grabs the harness of the horse immediately bolts along the corner, swinging him along and bashing him into the hay, causing the other man to topple over. Oh,
that's what you get.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and argue with a drunk man. I know from personal experience. Let's see. Now, one thing that you did mention, that there was a draft.
Yeah, you did notice a draft as you were touring along, and you notice that the horses themselves sometimes move. As they move, you can feel the draft flow change a little bit. I would like for you to make a wisdom check. Are you proficient with land vehicles?
That's a no.
But also,
then make a
remember,
straight
Samuel, you have to roll a bit.
Then make a straight wisdom check with disadvantage. The DC is 30.
Oh shit!
Motherfucker.
Yeah, no, they bullying the elves tonight, Sam. It's okay. They bullying the elves.
Oh, that crit would have been so good. Unfortunately, you need to spend 15 HP to succeed this check.
I hate it here. Yeah, no, the elves are getting bullied tonight. I hate it.
15 HP.
I can do that.
Okay. You spend 15 HP to sort of investigate the draft using what knowledge of land vehicles you have as the students sort of limp away from the stables, mostly their pride being wounded, the soft hay covering them. As they landed in that hay, you notice that the draft increased in size a little bit, and being able to calm the horses down a little bit, maybe suffering a scrape or bruise there to justify your loss of HP, the horses eventually move aside and, become accustomed to your presence. You spot a small gap on the inner wall where this little hay wagon normally would be. As you inspect that area closer, you find that it actually leads to a secret passage. And I don't have a map on this for you, but venturing along the path, you see that it actually leads to basically a secret exit where another pair of horses stand at the ready. If you were, you don't know if you have a particular need for it now, but if anyone were to need to secretly escape the party without notice of the staff or other students, this would be the best way to do it. But you would probably need a distraction to go along with it.
Alright, so I guess I would need like a distraction to set up like a trap or something.
You would want to distract the students that are currently looking around the horses and distract any staff that might be nearby in order to guarantee a subtle departure from the party.
Oh, then what about if I were to set like a trap then, or because
Like
I'm already on edge from
you have no tools with which to make a trap.
an improvised trap. I don't know, like put some like set rocks or something that or make it awkward or something to move or whatever.
You could definitely set up some sort of barricade, but you're fairly confident that without a distraction, someone would fairly quickly take notice and probably remove the barricade if it were truly a problem.
Alright, we'll just gonna keep that as a note. Alright. I guess I'll just go ahead and
And of course, just so you guys know, in between rounds, you guys are able to reconvene and share any information you find with each other.
Yeah.
And you don't also have to like move each token around. That being said, we have hit 9:30 p.m.
9:30.
As
9:30.
And as the party continues to ebb and flow, so too do the students. Please give me a moment, as the positions of each student might change depending on how time passes. For example, Bartheliad, who before found himself in the kitchen, now suddenly finds himself in one of the storage rooms. Snuff stays in the garden, although Snuff will, if you are willing, to make a persuasion check, Apis, Snuff will willingly follow you anywhere you go.
I mean, she did suggest the gambling, so
okay.
I was just gonna
Beppis is
follow her along with
continuing
that.
importantly.
Okay.
Yeah, Beppis is 100% continuing.
We need you for Beppis phase 2.
Wa'o has since moved to the bats.
Oh. Okay.
Spyro, who was originally in the bats themselves, now finds himself in the kitchen.
I get that food after a good bath.
Penelope, now having had a chance to sort of show herself off along with Chad to everyone in the center garden, has taken a break and retired herself to the bar, while Chad decided to spend a little bit of time in the ballroom. And Daniel, who was in the study, now finds himself at the lounge. All right, everyone's positions who was going to shift have shifted. Feel free to determine what you guys want to do next. By the way, I also want you to know that I have set up the initiative order just so that you guys can help, just so we can help structure everything. But if you guys want anyone's particular turn to go before someone else, that's easily possible. The initiative order is not strict.
Need to...
Anywhere. So she just says anywhere. Snuff will follow Apis anywhere, even the intimate rooms.
Oh.
No.
That's if you want Snuff to follow you anywhere except the war room, you will need to make a persuasion check.
How does that spell work? Just a second, I'm checking
A spell?
duration.
Excuse me, are you casting a spell?
I'm
No,
checking
no,
a.
we're casting
I'm
a
checking a
spell.
duration.
Yeah. We're not casting anything. Hush. No, we wouldn't dare do that. It's a party.
I'm pressing F. I'm pressing X. I'm pressing X to doubt.
Yeah, F is for something else.
Paying respect.
Yeah.
I can't believe Rialise is dead. All right, let me move you to the war room.
Why me?
Okay. I need to meet up with
Oh,
Sam
that's the war room.
and get that spell cast. And
Wait. Oh, Samuel, not Samantha.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Samantha,
yeah. Alright,
Samuel. You shouldn't
Okay.
have named that NPC Sam.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That was on you, Dryad, bro.
I'm sorry.
So, out of all the, are we sharing any information, by the way?
Yes, I am of the opinion that we should just share everything.
I think so too, yeah.
Cool.
Shit, what am I doing on my turn?
So yeah.
Oh shoot, I could even type as Samantha. Hee 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 hee.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can type as any character you wish.
Taking my damn head.
I should probably add little tokens to them or little icons.
Maybe.
Brown, I need to borrow you.
Say what?
I need to borrow you to the sexy room.
What?
I need an
Whoa,
adult.
Hold on now.
It's
I
the
know
ol-
you need an adult.
It's the only place away from the prying eyes with the staff.
You realize it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Eh? As he points over to the staff subtly.
Yes, I have a feeling they're not going to follow you into the sex rooms.
Unless they want some.
Okay,
Unless
first off,
one of the
you gotta
staff
call it
wants them, yeah.
anything else other than that. Second off, you're gonna know I'm there.
Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. By
God,
now, you can see that among all the staff, the servants of the Steel Dome family constantly find themselves shifting and moving to meet the needs of whatever's going on at the moment. But you can see that over the course of this time, Sin Divatail, which is the chief maid's name, has constantly found herself stressed moving between the alchemy room, the bar room, the kitchen, and now she finds herself in the library. A maid's work is never done.
Someone should help her out, Sam.
Hop, hop. Yeah.
But he needs to be in the sex room.
Oh my. We can bring her to the sex room. Shit. Fuck it.
There you
We can bring
go.
her to the sex
We
room.
did it.
Oh my god, Apis, you good?
Ava's dead.
Alright.
Ava's
Breathe,
dead.
man.
You good?
You said that one! Freaking you fucker!
That's the danger of Beppis.
Oh my.
That's what you get for
I love this
Beppis.
group so much.
I got Beppis in my lungs now.
You really do got Beppis in your lungs, bro. Come here, one with the Beppis.
We live and breathe Bethis.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All right. What else is
Bruh.
everyone else doing? So Tricky and Samuel are probably going upstairs. I assume Tricky gets the key from Fish.
By the way,
Yes.
just for tracking's sake, would that count as gardening?
What? Oh, that would be a gardening activity. Yes.
Cool.
Oh, and Switch Cheetah, thank you so much for joining the party.
Just
I hope
making
you're having
sure
a good time.
I mark my objectives down.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I feel that. Fuck. He's
Fuck.
dying, y'all.
Oh my god.
Dryad,
Yes.
did you say Penelope and Chad were?
Penelope finds herself taking a break after the exhausting act of introducing herself to everyone in the center garden, being the sort of lady to see for the party, and has retired herself to the bar for a moment, while Chad has taken a moment to distance himself slightly and is partying it up in the ballroom.
Who the fuck? Cows. Cows is gone.
Oh shoot! Where did Kaus go? No, I mean,
wait,
Kaus is going to eat like Ruktuk is eating, so we already know what Ruktuk's going to do.
Yeah,
but...
I just noticed Ruktuk was. Oh Jesus!
They
Oh, boy.
moved.
They definitely.
Oh,
Does anyone have Kaus's like number? I'll send them a DM and maybe I'll find out what's happening.
I mean, I
Oh,
saw them.
yeah, I got the hiccups now.
I saw them typing in Roll20, but that was it.
Okay. Well, let's not worry too much
they
about what
just,
Kaus is doing.
Message in the Discord. Their internet just went down.
No.
Oh no.
They did say they'll be back shortly.
Okay,
Okay,
we can keep going. No worries there.
Fuck. Okay.
Fish, I assume
I'm going to go find
I assume you'll
Penelope.
give me the key.
Okay.
Yeah, Fish?
You'll be able to find Penelope at the bar. Can move you here.
Still trying to figure out where the fuck the bar is, but yeah.
That's here.
Okay, see, you say here, but like, I don't. know
It's
what
on the right side. It's on the right side. It's let me.
Follow
Right
the
here.
sound of my pings.
I can't hear your pings, bro. Okay, never mind, I got it.
Oh my god.
Those hiccups are gonna kill me, man.
Blame men.
That was me.
It was everybody.
Alright.
This song ain't helping either.
Nah.
You don't like the song?
No, it's a good song, but it's not helping the situation. I don't feel like.
Alright, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think
Okay.
everyone decided what they're gonna do except for Fish. Fish, are you okay? I know it's
Shot.
I know it's getting to be a little late for you.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I mean, I got a little time.
Okay, let's try to do one more round, and then probably we'll pick up the rest of the party in the
Okay.
following session.
Hmm.
If we can manage to do all the rest of the party, it's gonna be a lot.
Nah, it's gonna be at least 3 sessions. I feel like.
This is a finale. It's definitely gonna take
Yeah.
like
A
3 or
while.
4 sessions.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's fine by me. I like it when we have.
I don't want
I
to
like breaking up
yet.
stories.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do, Fish?
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
Let me think. I think I am going to. Hold on, I need to locate people.
Map so big.
Here's big map.
It's big map.
Oh,
It
it's
is a
so
big map.
big.
It is.
It's
Excuse
so
me.
big.
You unsay that right now.
Never.
Don't say it.
We all belong in horny jail at this point,
Honestly.
Dude, I am-
except for cows.
Well, I've done nothing.
You've done everything. You made this map, man. Technically.
You made this entire adventure.
Yeah.
You're complicit in everything.
Yay.
I'm responsible for my players. You're right. I'm sorry for being a DM. Some sins cannot be forgiven.
Getting sent to horny jail. What the fuck?
There's cows.
Yay.
I don't know why my
Apparently,
internet
Ruktuk
went
is in the ponytail. We don't
down.
know why.
You're too powerful. That's why.
Yeah.
So where
Pandora is nervously awaiting your return.
Oh yeah.
Ah. Spend the rest of the
Yeah, go hang out with
trying to figure-
Pandora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying
You
to
know-
figure out where are Tricky and Really.
I'm at the
I
bar.
wanna-
Tricky is
In the
making
sex room.
Tricky
Yeah,
is
he's in
making
the
plans to
sex
go
room, I'm at the
upstairs
bar.
with Samuel.
Oh, I couldn't
Rhea
see
Lisa's
him
at
on
the
the
bar.
rug.
Nice.
Yeah. He was blending
You
in.
were so easy to find
Oh
when you
my
were
gosh.
green.
See,
Damn.
that's the point.
You
He
can't
would be
just
on
say
self-
that about someone being green.
But he was green.
It's not easy being green.
Oh gosh,
Oh
Swiss
my god, the both of y'all.
Swiss cheetah being judge, jury, and executioner with a life sentence for me.
Please,
Thank you so
for
much,
real.
Swish. I will cherish the life sentence that I deserve.
Yeah. But no, yeah, he's in the sex room. I'm at the bar.
Okay, so
Ah! Thank you for the
I'm
circus act.
assuming
Let me.
Fish
Oh,
has
shoot.
explained where everything is hidden by this point.
Oh no.
There you go. Whoops. I accidentally made a lot of scene transitions I didn't want to do. I want to check something and then I broke 1,000 things. Pay no attention to the VTuber behind the screen.
I think you need that again there, buddy.
Okay. Never mind. All right. What are you doing? Where are you going? Let's make this not about me.
So, Fish, I'm
There you
assuming, has
go.
explained everything about where she's hiding all this stuff.
Yep.
And at this point is probably not even in the room because she would have had to find them and tell them where it is.
Yeah.
And pass off the key. Okay, so Fish is not upstairs.
Okay, yeah. Fish will have gone down and Pandora would have joined you by then. You know, like imagine like the half hour later it takes for you to get everything done, go down, enjoy some baseline time with Pandora, and then meet up with the group again to hand off the key.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's go to
just
the
gonna mute myself
ballroom. Let's
now.
go do dancing.
Just gonna start partying hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. Well, obviously, Fish is going to ask. So she turns to Pandora and she's like, "So, do you want to go get something to eat? I don't know if you've had dinner yet. I know I haven't. Or we could head over to the ballroom. Or we could just walk around. I've heard the gardens are really pretty.
I could probably do to shake off some nerves.
All right, then let's go."
All right. And she will happily accept your invitation to the ballroom. Now, let's just go on and do what we do. Tricky, you have invited yourself into the room. You can see that this elven butler nods knowingly to you as you and this young elven man just nonchalantly enter the corner room together.
I was
Oh,
gonna say
yeah.
at different times, but okay.
Oh, I assumed you went in together.
We're going in together.
Yeah, totally going together. Yeah,
We
totally.
only have one key. Like what?
No, I thought we always
a simple, little knock would suffice.
Oh, I guess so.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
do
just
too.
a little.
You know, like secret knock. Yeah.
Little shave and a
Yeah.
haircut.
All right, so we eventually get in there together. Shut the fuck up.
This is your plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Alright.
as we've discussed, this is
Right. Okay. You're lucky I prepared the spell.
yes.
we go.
I am very lucky.
Oh no, what spell are you casting?
And not all because we told you to.
Yeah, it totally
Yeah,
never gonna be
right.
talking to you. Yeah.
I never got a list of your prepared spells, but yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Conjure woodland beings.
Okay, I know where this is going.
Plan P, baby!
What do you summon?
Will you summon this, Sam?
Pixies.
Summon a bear.
You summon 8 creatures of CR rating,
Yep.
1/2 or less. You know what? You guys were so committed to this bit that Samuel never told me that I needed to find a pixie token.
Don't worry.
Hey, you remember that time like last week when I was like, I need a secret page to make a token?
Oh no.
I already have.
No.
I have 8 pixie tokens.
Oh no. Is that just a freaking Pokemon?
No.
That looks like a Pokemon.
No, actually, that picture
like a
is
Digimon.
of a floral sprite, if I remember correctly.
Nerd.
I think it's cute.
Fuck you. I'm sorry I know my fucking fey creatures. It's not like
Let's
my
fucking go,
favorite
baby!
realm or anything.
So you summon 8 pixies that flutter around the room, springing forth from your druidic focus. They all kind of cheer, wee, and then look around the room quizzically. Oh, there's no one to fight here.
No.
No.
Well, not yet. Anyways, so in the meantime, right? I'm gonna leave the room. You follow Tricky here, all right?
Okay.
Go ahead and follow You follow his commands, all right?
Let's fucking go.
He looks kind of scary.
Yes.
He looks.
People say I'm scary, but I am not scary.
when you say
is-
that loudly, they flinch noticeably.
Yeah. Trust me,
My
he may
baby.
look and sound scary, but he is.
He's a snuggle bug.
He's a snuggle bug, yeah.
He isn't as deadly as he looks. Let's just say that. Alright, so just follow his commands. Alright, I done my part then. I'll
He
be out.
isn't as deadly as he looks. He's deadlier.
Thank you, Sam. Now-
I'll be waiting outside just to let me know when you're done.
Yes, just make sure that the others know that it is time for the luring portion of the plan.
Alright, we'll do.
Oh, you see when the pixies hear about the luring, they kind of rub their hands together. They get the mischievous grins, like, "Oh, we're gonna do some pranking, aren't we, boss?"
Yes, we are. Now you all need to go invisible, which pixies can do.
You don't have to tell
Correct.
us twice. And they all become invisible at the same time.
I will, just in case, I'm gonna put the link to the pixies.
I already have the page up.
Yes.
Hold up. I gotta get my maniacal laughter out now.
So, Min,
What?
when does the Bishi Butler come into play?
I don't know yet. Haven't really
He's
decided.
just standing there.
He is. He is.
No, he's
Li-
standing there in
listen,
the sexy hallway.
Listen. So I mean, the queen stands in the chessboard most of the game. You have to be patient.
Apparently, we gotta be patient, y'all.
So what you're saying is Bishi Boy is the boss of this level.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, you're getting more redeems. All right, here's some inspiration for Elise and Samuel.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. By the way, Switch Cheetah, there is an option to help the DM with
Don't
our
help
own
him.
inspiration.
Do not.
Don't
go.
fall
Quite-
for it.
it's
Don't
quite
fall
lovely.
For it.
I'll put your name in the Hall of Fame.
Don't do it.
He won't. He's lying.
It's not.
lying to you.
Would I ever lie to you?
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh, Fish. You left the periapt of love in here, right?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
fish.
Like any of the stuff that you guys put in the bag, I
All right.
have
You
stashed
said
in the
you
various
only
chests.
mentioned the alcohol, but you put the
'Cause I
periapt
forgot
in there.
about it.
You obviously meant to do it. So yeah, you go ahead and do it. I'm not gonna punt you on a technicality here.
Not yet,
Thank
anyways.
you.
Not yet.
But yeah, so basically any of the stuff that was the
In the
mission,
back of
she put them in the bag of
All
holding.
mission critical objectives.
Yeah, mission critical items.
Okay.
Booze, periapt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pixies.
Oh, by the way, it's not a periapt. I think it's a filter of love.
Oh,
Oh.
filter
love
of
potion.
love.
Yeah, a love potion.
The filter with pH.
Oh, Jesus.
So, what are you doing here? You've got all the pixies invisible. In fact, as you maneuver around, I guess looking around for such a potion, you can feel pixie hands just like grabbing at you mischievously. You can hear their giggles as they tap on your carapace.
Oh, that's fucking, I love this.
Oh my god, I love pixies so much.
Yeah. Same.
Tricky is actually kind of laughing a little bit. And he is retrieving all of the alcohol, and as well, he is putting the filter in its music box like case
Ooh.
on the desk.
What you gonna do with that, boss? What's he planning?
Well, you see, we are going to be using this in a very special way on a person who is in the way tonight, but we are going to make sure he has a fun time. Or else.
Or else. Or else. Or else. They start chanting ominously in a joking manner. Or else. Or else. They burst into fits of laughter.
It's compulsory enjoyment.
All fun, not just allowed, required.
Yeah, that is. I don't do anything else. I'm just staying here. It's my job to be in here and look like I'm doing shady shit.
All right, you are doing shady shit. Samuel, of course, you're leaving, and you pass by the elf who looks to you and seems. You can see he has a mild expression of. Seems like shock on his face.
Trust me, I am just dropping something off.
Did you tell him that?
Yes.
How would he react to that information? Give me a charisma check. Just a normal charisma check.
Come on, Sam.
Oh, fuck.
No!
You want
No,
fuck it, I'm using my
inspiration,
inspiration. Yeah, I'm using my
Inspiration for this.
Uno más.
What the fuck?
Okay. Let's go ahead and spend one of your 6 inspiration.
I have 6.
All right.
Yeah, you have 6.
Well, yeah, you have 5 now.
We kind of were giving you inspiration.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Okay, I checked. And so yeah, you hear him smile. You hear him. You see him smile sweetly at you and motion you back down. You know, bending, and you hear him muttering something under his breath. It sounds something you hear. You don't catch the full statement, but you hear some of the lingering words at the end. Something like "nothing to be ashamed of."
As I'm going down, I'm just gonna whisper like pendejo.
You utter an elven swear.
Yeah. Yeah, Spanish becomes elven.
Yeah, Spanish is definitely Elven.
For you,
Yeah, no,
it's
100%.
definitely elven. It's definitely your version of elven. But yeah, I mean, nothing else happens. He just thinks you are the Flash.
I'm about to beat this motherfucker.
My pride.
The
Mr.
elves are
Two
fighting-
Pump Chump.
Not two pump chump, bro.
All right. Anything else you guys are doing, or I'm gonna move on to Ruktuk, who is having a delightful
wholesome
time
night.
gorging themselves on like a real day treasure trove of treats. There's a lot of amazing dishes here.
It do look like a lot of dishes on the table. Holy
Some-
shit, though.
Samantha, of course, being the devout muss she is, utters a prayer to Dia and her kindred before just engorging herself on a platter of macaroni and excessive amounts of cheese.
Oh yeah, Ruktuk is doing something very similar. Quick prayer, right fucking into it.
Yes. I mean, you can again don't have much in the way. You are not struggling in the way of health, but a Constitution saving throw would allow you to recover HP here.
I don't think I've spent any yet. No.
You have not spent
No.
any HP, so instead, I'm going to give you advantage on the next ability check you make in the following turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That being said, you do make a particular note of everyone sort of gossiping among themselves. You hear lots of utterances about, you know, Penelope and Chad being the hot new couple, but you also hear some shocking gossip about the new couple of Realise and Tricky, about I can't believe they're together. Like, I thought like Tricky was dating like Fish. Did something happen between them? Like, did they break up? What? Like, did something happen in the dungeon? And
This gossip.
Rooktuck just kind of looks up and is just like, Tricky's dating?
Okay, no, that's what I wanted.
Mr. Stone, Fish, and Tricky broke up in the dungeon.
they
Yeah,
look
totally broke up.
they look to you, knowing that you are a member of Team 30, and are just like, well, yeah, don't you know? You're part of their team. I saw them. They had like flowers and everything. Rooktuck, you have to know. You got the inside scoop. They actually start pressing you for information.
Not pressing.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Rooktuck.
Sheet.
Poor Rooktuck.
Wisdom save.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
they pressure you to divulge information about Tricky and Realise, but you're not required to do so.
Yes, let's go.
All I can say is I know Tricky and Fish were never dating in the first place. They're just really good friends, but they were never dating. As for Tricky and Rhea, I have no idea. Rooktuck was just too busy minding your own fucking business during that. You're just like, ah, how cute. Rhea gave Tricky flowers and Tricky's now eating them. How cute. Like, the concept of romance goes completely over Rooktuck's head. They're very, very innocent.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of have that bewildered look about you, about how you know so little about your own. Like, aren't you? Wait, and then they're like, wait a second. Oh, it's Rooktuck. We're probably barking up the wrong tree, and they kind of eventually give up.
That's
100%.
fucked up, bro.
I wish I was Rooktuck right now, says Swish Cheetah. Is that just because Rooktuck is having delicious food?
I mean,
Yes.
I'll do it to Rooktuck right now and delicious food.
Same.
Me
Oh,
too.
Mr. Taco, thank you so
I
much
am
for the
Rooktuck,
hydration
and
station.
I wish I was in their position. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
hungry.
But you enjoy a delicious meal. You also make a mental note. This is maybe not relevant for you, but I mean, it is a bit of a stereotype. It is decadent. The silverware and the plates. You look at them and they must be made with like pure silver, and even like some of them have like almost like some like wonderful crafted engravings. They must be quite valuable.
Fish's ears.
Anyway, moving on to Realise. Realise, you have found yourself at the bar where people are basically, you have someone sort of playing cheery songs on a piano in the corner. Another person sort of warming their hands upon the fireplace. It's worth noting the whole like outer wall has been lined with torches and flame to keep the place quite warm despite the harsh winter weather. This man is, of course, seems particularly interested in keeping himself warm, or keeping himself right up by the fireplace. And you spot not only Tina, who has been sort of merrily drinking her way through a few kegs of alcohol, kind of lazily cheering about to everyone else, and she says like, "Oh my gosh, liquor is so much nicer when you're not the one drinking it, right? Or when you're not the one serving it," she says. But you also see Penelope, who is mostly quiet to herself, sort of just seemingly in deep thought, sort of swishing a bottle of liquid around. In fact, you see it's not really brothy at all. In fact, is that water?
Yo, Vanessa over here drinking water? I'm done.
I love her. I would do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta stay hydrated, especially with all these thirsty motherfuckers.
I mean,
So it says steals immediately once the silverware is known. But yeah, she might spot you approaching, and
she can
you
if she wants, yeah.
probably take a seat next to her. She would definitely notice, and tries to make a cheery conversation. Her demeanor does brighten up a little bit as you approach. She says, "Really, hi. I didn't have a chance to say hi before. I like your dress."
Oh, I like yours too. I didn't think you would wear something like that. Like, it's cute, but like, it's a lot. Wow.
Yeah, everyone kept telling me that Chad picked out such a good dress for me, but I picked it out, so
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that I had something that I liked too.
That's fair.
He was pretty supportive about it, all things considered. He wasn't that confident about it at first, but he came around.
So wait, I have a question, and you can say no or you can deny or anything like that.
We're just cutting to brass tacks.
Yeah, I'm cutting to the point. No, done. Are you and him a thing? Cause like it seems to be that case, and like there's a lot of word going around that you actually are like a thing with him.
I mean, I guess that's sort of what happened, right? She sounds slightly uncertain, considering that everything happens too fast for even. Yeah, you pick it up. You pick up on the uncertainty in her voice.
Okay.
And some people, you can even tell some people are kind of like prying ears. Like the person next to you.
The lowest of low tone voice. I'm making this.
You're trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. You whisper
like,
along.
I don't want no more gossip going around, and that needs to be.
Okay, but yeah, you sense an uncertainty in her voice as she says, "Sure, I guess," and you lean in, and she kind of quiets down, and yeah, it's what happened, right? It was really fast, and I mean, he's nice and strong and he's cool. She starts listing positive traits about him, showering him with compliments.
And what about the negative things? Because I know there can't be just positive things about him.
She opens her mouth as if to say something, pauses for a moment, and she looks at you a bit suspiciously. She doesn't seem like she's the one that wants to shed gossip. He's like, I don't think that's really something I should say. What are you?
Okay. I understand where I see the hesitance. I do. I am not one of the people around us that will go around and be like, oh my god, Chad did this. I'm not one of those type of people. You can definitely put your whole heart and trust in me. Keep whatever secrets you have secret. Okay? Just letting you know that now. I just think if you're gonna date somebody and stuff, I don't see you and Chad being a thing, honestly. Like,
why not? She seems a little offended by that statement.
Okay, I'm not trying. Okay, it's just okay. I personally think that from your tone, just picking this up, that you're, even though this is just a blooming relationship, it just started.
I honestly, I know not a whole lot about him.
I just think there's somebody that you know that might be let's say a better candidate. Just put that
Are
up
you
there.
talking about yourself?
Make a charisma check using any charisma skill you'd like.
Okay. Let me go to my
Intimidation.
thingy. Let's go to my thingy. Nah, I gotta use persuasion. I have to use persuasion. And just a straight roll. No, none of that. Other stuff.
Oh,
right?
no,
Straight?
you are being observed. So disadvantage.
Fuck!
It happens on every ability check.
Use a thing and you'll get
Yeah,
a
just
straight
If
roll.
if you want to use an
Yeah, I'll use
inspiration, it'll turn into a straight roll.
Straight roll. Come on. We got the straight roll.
We got plenty of
All right.
it.
24, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yay,
nice.
no.
All right. So,
Damn.
so those are the words that you say, right?
Mhm.
And
There's a better candidate, yeah.
better candidate. And she like looks up and she kind of ponders. She starts running through her head, like sort of like analytically, all the people that you and her both know. And you can see her dismissively crossing one off. And then sooner or later, she seems to land on something, and sort of like a light
And
bulb.
she looks at me when
strikes
she
through her
lands
head.
on the person I'm talking about. I'm eyebrow waggling her so fucking hard.
She
Just wanna
gives
put that out
you,
there.
she gives you the dirtiest look.
I have the biggest grin on my face.
She's like, he sent you to prank me, didn't he?
What? No. He did not send me. I came of my own accord.
She seems suspicious, but eventually lets go at seeing your genuine nature, and she's like, really?
Okay.
I
seen you guys.
I would believe you. Hold on. She's incredulous at the sincerity of your voice. She goes, really? I would have believed it if you told me that he thought now tonight of all nights would be the best time to mess with the muss. She kind of
That is
kicks her
fair.
feet up, almost like impersonating him in a mocking manner.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna be here with you, Pen. That's pretty good. That does remind me of him. But no, actually, I haven't really seen him much all tonight. I don't even know where he is. I've just seen all the times that you and him were hanging out in, the battle royale, and like even with the fight where you clearly whipped his ass in. I'm just gonna put that out now. You clearly did.
Yeah, it wasn't even a contest.
Yeah, it seemed like you both were having fun, and like I saw a spark there. I did, and I kind of want to like see it like flourish a little bit more. But that's on you. I'm not gonna like put that out there. Like we're just giving you like food for thought. AKA planting the goddamn seed.
Yeah, she kind of leads into that specific question, and she's like, why? Well, I mean, if he didn't ask you to do it, why you?
Cause he doesn't know what he wants right now. Obviously, he's being a nerd and is being really like shy about it and whatnot. And me, being the people person that I am, I just, shut up. I just thought that I just will like give the little push.
I can't believe I'm dating one of the most popular guys in the Lab Run team for one day, and people are already telling me to break up with him.
Okay, that does seem like what this is. But like, Chad's a sweetheart. We know that. But like, it made me a mate thing. I kind of like you two together. Honestly, if we're being honest with each other, which I am, I think you two would be a better couple.
She becomes she becomes exasperated at your persistence. Besides, she looks down at her drink. She takes a gulp. Well,
it's because you seem hesitant with Chad, even if it was just a day.
I mean, there's a lot of things you kind of nailed on the head there about Chad. he is cool and he is a great guy. There's nothing wrong with him. Anyone would be lucky to have him. But... And she lingers on that butt. And for narrative purposes, I'm going to divulge that information at a later time only to re-release.
Fuck yes, let's go.
That being said, we'll move on to Fish.
Hey DM, can I check mark on mine?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't want to give you. I don't want to give you the illusion of success.
Satisfaction?
No, the illusion.
Okay, cool.
So, Fish, are you still with us?
Barely.
Okay. I will try to keep this one. I should have done your turn first.
Yeah.
That's A-okay.
But I'll try to keep it relatively brief. You have quite a lovely time partying, getting into the ballroom with Pandora. Everyone clamors around Pandora once she enters the ballroom, begging her to like join the band in a lovely tune. But she makes like you notice that she makes like almost like an explicit show-offy move to be like, oh, not today. Not today, I'm just having fun today. Kind of like with my girlfriend. She doesn't say that. She doesn't say that, but she gives off that vibe.
That vibe, yeah.
And Fish is kind of like
nevertheless,
not looking at anyone in particular. It's just like
nevertheless, when you guys enter the scene, the dance sort of shifts where people kind of were paired up with a few square, not square dancing, but a few people in a group kind of dancing together. Some people in pairs. Chad just kind of going wild. The dynamic kind of shifts a little bit, and you soon form almost like a dance circle where everyone kind of wants an opportunity to dance with Pandora, but not infringe on your sort of thing. And sort of everyone kind of groups together to show off their moves and kind of dance in a communal pattern. Over this time, you are able to sort of, despite the exertion that it takes to actually dance in a ballroom setting, you find it rejuvenating. Give me a charisma performance check, and you recover that much HP.
Would you say that there's a blitz going on here?
A ballroom blitz?
Hey, yo, look at that 20.
That's 20 HP.
Oh, you just got one down. Let's go. So yeah, so that was worth it in hand.
All right.
That was so worth it. I got all of the health back.
-1.
One go.
Nice.
All right. I'm going to want you to make an insight check as well.
Come on.
Lou?
Okay.
8.
Now,
Fish is distracted.
like before, you can add HP or sacrifice HP to increase your score, but I'm not going to tell you what the DC is this time.
That's not fair.
Fuck you.
That's not fair at all. This is the gamble right here, y'all. This is the gambling portion of the damn thing.
I'm using another.
You're gonna inspire that?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I roll higher.
That's better.
18.
Okay. So, you
Do I
what?
Did I pass the DC?
I'm not gonna say whether you pass or fail. I'm just gonna tell you what happens.
It's bullshit.
The nature of an insight check.
This is such an asshole, man.
So you've had a moment. You've danced your heart out. Everyone has taken a chance over the course of your escapades. Pandora may have taken a moment to sit down for a second and recover herself, and observe the dance as a whole. You can see that her eyes linger on you for a moment as you make a show of yourself. And when you're finally done, you are able to approach Pandora, maybe to go get a drink or maybe for another round of dancing, and you notice that Pandora's eyes kind of glaze over for a moment, and you can see. I don't know the best way to describe this, but you notice that Pandora's eyes sort of like linger below your face, like her eyes sort of glaze down, and she starts to like check you out kinda for a moment.
Was she having a drink?
As you approach her, you notice that her glances don't meet your eye. They meet probably about half a foot to a foot below. And as it becomes a bit more clear to Pandora that you directly approach her, you hear her mutter something along the lines of, "Oh shit," under her breath. So
the winds be fair, ships are sailing.
So she stands.
Night, bro.
Let's get a drink, she says.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
She kind of nudges you along and brings you to well, probably the bar, but that's just for, you know, a drink to cool off after the heat of dancing. And you've recovered all the HP, so you're great. Apis, what are you doing again? I forgot. You're gambling.
Also, I am going to head out.
All right.
Yay,
You guys
Have a good
That's
night,
fine.
Fish.
Thank you.
We'll miss you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
All
right.
right. I mean, I'll probably sit for a round just to kind of understand what the game is, and then play along.
So you enter the war room, a small room near the center of the mansion, called the war room obviously because of its relative seclusion.
I have
it's
to
got
get it out of my chest.
maps planned at what is it?
Mute yourself.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here.
This is the war room.
Oh.
I get it. I've also seen it.
I'm sorry, I had to get it out of my system now.
But yes, there is a servant sort of overseeing the game. It is essentially a gambling game. This war room spread out with a big map that you would suspect to normally be of Barania, sort of with little miniatures sort of hunched around, indicating different soldiers and positions and placements that, you know, nobles would use to mount their various assaults and wage raids on Zora's forces. However, for tonight, you find yourself looking at a fictional map of a fictional continent with little miniatures that sort of represent sort of different heroes sort of taking fights in a sort of gladiatorial combat arena as people play what is kind of like a board game. You kind of find yourself inadvertently in the nerds table.
I was about to say, are we playing Dungeons and Dragons inside Dungeons and Dragons?
As people sort of play from a hand of cards that they draw from and bluff about their tactics and their movements in an attempt to outmaneuver each other's armies, rolling dice to determine the outcomes of grand battles and betting on the results of how each kingdom will come out victorious and how much land they'll accrue. It is a tactical game, one with a bluffing element as well. I would like for you to spend however much gold you would like, and then are you proficient with any gaming sets?
That is what I am currently looking up now.
Okay.
However, and I also get advantage because of the no rolling last time.
Right.
For the garden, so
yes.
Let's see here.
Now, before you roll, you get to spend up to 30 gold.
Well, if I'm not proficient, I'm proficient in playing cards.
That'll work. Any gaming set will be okay. This game is fairly complex. It uses a lot of cards to like help keep track of like your secret movements, and it's got dice that you use to determine the fate of grand battles, and it has miniatures that you use in order to technically play each other. So it has a sort of chess-like element to it too. Any gaming set will apply here.
All right.
So make a charisma roll, adding your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with a gaming set. But before you do that, spend up to 30 gold, and that determines the DC of the check.
So more gold, higher DC.
Yes, but also the more gold that you earn. Remember, just like any roll, you can use HP to increase your result.
All right, kids. Do I go big or go home?
Ain't this just risk? No, Strom. This is my own copyright-free tactical battle card game.
I am.
Who would you say perhaps needs the most inspiration right now, Swish Cheetah? Probably me.
Probably me. Slide.
Normally it would be
gold.
Fish, but they're not here. She's not here.
Well, yeah, but there's still fish.
Oh my gosh, why does it say Samuel's AFK? I'm such a scuffed.
Been like that this entire
I'm such
time,
I'm such a scuffed VTuber. Why didn't you say anything? You fool!
Because fuck you.
Damn, being bullied. I'm being bullied. See, this is why I need inspiration, Cheetah. All right, you bid 25 gold. Make a charisma gaming set check.
All right, I will just use my lovely persuasion with advantage. So let me. Oof.
All right. Well, it's with advantage, so you get to roll again. Unless that is with advantage.
That I'm just double checking.
I don't think it was with advantage. I don't see a green mark.
No, the green next to the thingy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll again.
It would add a green dot next to the thing. Yeah.
Surprised I didn't go. Okay,
All right.
17's a little bit more respectful.
You'll need 8 health to bring your total up and earn that 25 gold you spent. Basically, gaining 25 gold on top of the 50, top of the 25 that you
HP
spent.
for 25 gold. As a wizard, how can I say no?
On the flip side, there she is. Snuff has gone all in on the Yellow Kingdom. I need to get her character sheet out real quick. Does she know any? No, of course she doesn't. She's not familiar with the gaming sets. Oh, and her charisma's not that great either. She's incredibly immersed into the game, engaged, and before you know it, she finds herself going all in on the Yellow Kingdom's uphill battle against the devious Blue Kingdom invading in from the sea. She rolls an 11, basically blundering terribly, and she's at pretty rough risk to lose her gold. Do you spend your HP to bump her numbers up?
Before I do that, can I where are you?
Are you gonna chrono shift?
Yeah, I'm a chrono shifter.
Okay,
wait
she
for
did.
you to chrono shift her lower and have to
Yeah,
use more
I
HP.
was gonna say, here it comes. Oh no, 16. All right.
Oh.
Would you like to spend 14 HP for your good pal Snuff? Aren't I evil?
You're literally the worst. Literally the worst. This is what
that's a hefty investment for a wizard. I'm gonna say no. She got a chrono shift. That's about it.
Good job, Apis. I believe.
What if I told you that she's gonna spend 5 HP of herself?
So
would you spend 9 HP?
So you used to be 9. Fuck, man. This DM is just ruthless.
Sounds like a motor.
I would spend 6 on
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if she's gonna spend that much. Would she spend? She would need to spend 8 of her own HP. Would she spend 8 HP? She would not.
Then yeah, unfortunately,
she finds herself down 30 gold pieces as her army is systematically wiped from the map.
I'm sorry. Health is very important for a wizard.
Yes, she being the sweet innocent soul she is, exclaims out, "This is bullshit!" Getting a little too immersed into the game. I was so close.
No,
I'm just plant my flag in her full territory.
Yeah, she's super down, but she comes out of it smiling anyway. You could tell she had a good time, even if the other kids kind of bullied her out the table. Congratulations on your 25 gold.
Yes.
All right.
Money.
And that wraps up this round, as Samuel has already done his turn working with Tricky. It is now 10 p.m. This is FNAF. This has become FNAF. It's 10 p.m. now.
FNAF,
Do you know where your children are?
Out here drinking and gambling.
Do you know where your ruck tucks are?
Do you know where your children are?
Oh man. All right.
I was about to say, I think I'm the adult in this situation.
You're probably
and that's not
right.
a good thing.
Yeah.
All right. So, what did Penelope say to Release at the very end there? Will we see the ship of Pandora and Fish sail? What the hell is up with these pixies? We'll find out in the next session of Ultimacademy's finale. All right. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. No, I missed the opportunity to pause the song. It's gone. Okay, there you go. Yay.
Cringe.
All right. With that out of the way, I hope all of our new viewers who stuck around had a wonderful time. This was great. I hope all my players had a wonderful time, and that the little party I've set up for you isn't just absolutely annihilating Plan Beppis.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
It's not.
It's not.
Plan Beppis is going off without a hitch. I don't know.
This is very concerning. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid.
Let's all dogpile on one person.
I mean, we could do that.
Oh, since we're doing D&D, I know Yariko, who is a Dark Elf VTuber. I believe she's also doing D&D tonight.
We can bombard them if you.
They're on activation.
Yes.
One brain.
We're gonna do. We're gonna do I'm gonna do a party raid as our chat message.
Okay, we do party raid.
And we're gonna what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say roll to party.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
I'm gonna need their name though.
I'm being a little nerd. Let me go ahead and get her deets for you.
Yeah,
just
give
a
me
sec.
them
Just a second.
One.
I have it in off topic.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. All right. Hell yeah. Yep, that's the one. All right.
Cool.
Be on the lookout next week for the schedule. I hope to run the rest of our finale sometime next week. We'll see what happens. Until then,
part 2 of 5.
Yeah. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Yeah.